Let's go.
Welcome everybody to another podcast. We're at it again with another D&D episode. I have yet to look at the camera. I have apologized about that. It's his fault.
And I'm my fault you do the camera.
It's only been like 20 videos in.
And you always sit right next to the camera.
And I always go like this. But,
It's like all you guys like, only the right side of our face and the left side of yours.
well, it's alright. We're at it again with episode Bull Milk. Part 2.
Part 2.
You named them.
This one I did. I saved the bit as bull milk. I saved them so I know how to remember them when I edit them.
This episode Bull Milk times 2. Because you never know when it's coming back. And it might be thicker than ever. Good times, guys.
Alright, Dungeon Master, take it over.
We're here with
David,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Luca.
Adontron.
What's Irish Gaming?
Abraxas.
Missouri 13.
And I'm Jay. I'm sorry, we've been drinking. It's a habit.
Yeah, you've been drinking.
He's drinking to wash the shit out of his mouth.
You're watching something.
He got a cough ball because he had a hair in his bull milk. DM, take over.
Alright, so when we last left off, you guys had just, or actually our Dragonborn just visited the carpenter shop and see that the boat has actually been completed, which will be a way for you guys to get across the vast little river there and visit that island.
How far is the river from town?
It's a good distance.
Yeah.
We're gonna be rolling for a little
Question,
while.
wait, does our boat come with a sail?
No, we
No,
don't.
it's row. It's you got paddles.
So,
So you guys are down here, and
You gotta hike
it's
this
up
into
in
the
corner.
woods.
So you'll have to make your way up through the woods.
Can
to
I
the
carry
coastline.
this? Or is it too big for me
Should be.
not to? Big?
No, you would be able to carry it pretty easily.
I'll just carry it.
I'm assuming I'm not rowing at all.
Listen, I carry it, I don't paddle.
Because I'm small.
that's not my problem. Regardless, first of all, I'm the only female.
I don't
I'm
agree
gonna
with that
not
at
do
all.
anything. I'm gonna
Then, like, you should drag it. Remember, I can't do that.
Let's make it a
'cause-
short rest.
Expect
you have a
the
fat
man
tail.
to do everything for you.
No, I didn't expect man. I expect you guys to do everything.
No, that's not that one.
No,
That's where you lose me.
no.
How?
No.
So any spell
Eat
slots that
while
were
it's-
used
You're right. It is. We're gonna eat
have,
shit.
have been expelled.
Oh, no. Hey, no, I took a rest.
A short rest.
You took a
Short rest.
We haven't
doesn't-
taken a long rest.
I have yet to use anything, and I'm good.
Alright.
Yes.
But wait, so we've already spent a few hours in town by the time the boat was finally built, so I'm assuming it's towards late afternoon.
At this point, we're gonna say like a little after noon. Yeah, like maybe.
So we should
How
take a
when we
walk.
got in?
We got in
it
the
was-
morning. It just was
the
coming
morning.
morning.
Yeah.
We spent a few hours in town because he had it attuned for a few hours.
Yeah, we
to the
went
boat.
to Lord's house.
Yeah. So it's about.
It's about mid
It should be closer to night.
about
midday.
If we
Because-
got it, like
midday.
We've gotten
If
drunk.
we got
With,
in-
I gotten drunk with the carpenter.
You guys
He's
did-
drunk bull milk at the damn
Right, what I'm saying-
hot spring.
So what we're saying is that we got in around like 7 or 8 o'clock.
That's what you
It
get.
took us roughly an hour or so to get everything situated.
Yeah, you
And
guys.
then he had to go, and then we went to the springs. We spent roughly an hour
Oh,
there.
But you're not counting travel time in between these places.
This is
It's a small
It's
town.
in the town. Yeah.
Right.
We're like late afternoon, dude.
It's
We're like
late afternoon.
2
It's
o'clock.
like-
Alright,
2 o'clock.
we're gonna set sail tomorrow.
Right, that's what I was gonna bring up. We should take a long rest
Because you want to replenish all of your
and
spells.
set out tomorrow.
You take a long rest. I'm gonna keep drinking, and we'll see you in the morning.
You done fucked up.
All right. Didn't you use some of your
Where
stuff
are they?
while you were fighting?
No,
So, are we?
Use
Where
your
are we in the village or walking?
that was the
You're in the
fight.
village still
Right,
at
we
this
haven't
point.
done
Okay, while they're
Mine-
taking a long rest,
Mine's the repel.
they're doing whatever. I'm actually gonna go look for the one dude, the soldier that showed us where the.
I'm not gonna drink anymore. I'm gonna go investigate these new soldiers that are appearing.
Can I join him with that?
Oh fuck, bull milk's coming.
Yeah, I mean
Someone needs to keep you alive.
that's
Shouldn't we call him BM?
Before I go to bed, I want to
That's
find
right.
a squirrel and tell it to follow them.
Okay.
Is that
You
gonna
gonna
be your
find the squirrel?
Is that gonna be
Are
your
you gonna
animal
find the squirrel? I
companion?
think you should roll.
So
with
he-
that.
No, I can. No, I have a spell. I can talk to animals now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's a
So you're
squirrel
using
around.
all of your abilities.
I'm about to take a long rest.
I think it would be
Terrible.
a pretty easy thing for him to like walk to the forest and find this.
Alright, calm
Are you
down,
gonna
Snow White.
Are you gonna walk to the edge of the forest and like do that?
No, I'm walking away.
And all the animals on the
I'm walking out there like,
forest.
alright,
Snow White in the stick.
are you
Yeah.
shit?
Are you gonna like find a little ladybug and like
No.
You're gonna be like Fiona.
Birds and
Zang,
frogs.
zang,
Start exploding.
They're exploding.
You're
on
gonna-
the
I'm
ground.
gonna walk to the edge of the forest like, alright! Come here!
Squirrels
Oh,
don't
how do
behave.
you do?
Come here!
You're not
So
gonna get a
many
squirrel,
different
right?
accents.
So you
in that
Dundee.
whole
you're
thing.
gonna channel
Oi!
George Lopez?
Like, and then George Lopez. No, that's not George
That's,
Lopez.
Gabriel,
Gabriel. Mirror. The mirror guy.
I'm about to go take a nap. You just follow my people. Report back to me when you're done.
I know. But he says the different voice to make him feel better. He's going through the drive-through, and he has the girl voice.
I'm going with
And he's saying,
Alright.
oh my gosh!
So you guys are what? Just trying to find the guy that escorted you to the bathhouse?
So I'm
He's
looking
doing that. I'm just
for
going
him.
to the area that he said.
I want to talk to him some more.
Right there, so he's going
He's
to talk to
gonna
them.
go for that guy.
Okay.
Jay
We're
and I
gonna
are
go
gonna-
look for the soldiers.
Right, we're gonna go look for the
Or
soldiers.
you guys
so
are gonna
it's
go
the
out
three.
and
Right, it's east coasting the village.
Yep.
So we're just gonna.
So we're just gonna head out that way.
Being over there.
Probably he'll pick up the set probably because he's better
Okay.
at that.
So-
Tracking.
real quick we'll
I'm
go ahead and
amazing
resolve
at
your
That's what
stuff.
I'm saying.
Oh, did any of us check like the tavern and look for any of the soldiers in the tavern?
Nope.
No,
because
they don't go into town.
They don't come into town. Remember?
They stay in the
We were
outside.
right, we were
No,
right.
see, you weren't listening. That's
No, I
that
wasn't.
was yeah. See,
He was still horrified that he drank pool milk.
No, that was before
That
that.
was before that.
Alright, so you make your way back to the manor house and you know, with just a couple of quick questions are able to locate the guy that escorted you guys down there earlier. And he, you know, they find him and he comes and walks up to you like, hey, yeah, how can I help?
Actually, you want to take another walk with me?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
So, like,
Is this like
I have a question. Do you think you can remember anything else about the clothing of the people or anything of those soldiers?
They looked really well trained. They're like not a typical soldier.
Have you seen them interact with anybody?
Swear
No.
to God, Jeff, he's trying to fight with me.
So they know they said.
I can't, and I can confirm or deny my reactions when we fight them.
He said,
Right,
swear
so
to God, Jay,
while
swear
we're
to
walking
God.
that way.
So you say you haven't
Use
seen
the
them
tracker.
interact-
How are you gonna do it from behind us?
Tracking.
You haven't seen them interact with anybody,
No.
correct? So are they kind of like, are they guarding anything? Have you seen them like guarding anything specific, or are they just roaming around the grounds?
I again didn't get too good a look at them myself, but most of the people who have observed them, it seems kind of like they're scouting out the town, like gathering intel.
Excellent. How many of them are there? I don't know.
So we know how many we gotta fight.
How
He's not gonna
many?
help us. We're
How
already
many
gone.
have you seen?
When I saw them, there were at least maybe 30, 40 of them.
Let's fight.
It was a pretty big
I'm not fighting
contingent.
this dude.
How are these people able to walk around? Where's all of our soldiers?
They have
We don't
none
have
of this
soldiers.
now.
Most of them are in training.
Right.
They have Minutemen.
They've Minutemen. These are soldiers.
We're doing our best to build up a pretty strong militia and force, but it's not something that happens overnight. We want quality over
Quantity.
Last question.
We don't really have
Do
much
you
quantity.
know where they sleep or where they bunker down at?
who.
The soldiers.
No idea. They must have a camp out in the
I should've
woods
just asked
somewhere. I'm not
this
sure where.
Do you know anybody
Well, you're not there
else
either.
who might be a good person
You
to
just
speak
have your
to?
squirrel.
We're not
Some
with
additional
them. We're over
information.
here.
Captain
We're
Egan.
learning intel.
Any
but
reports
not
that we
in
get, any reports that we get from them would go to Captain Egan. So if anyone has like the biggest collective of information, it would be him.
Thank you.
Why do you never share?
You're welcome.
So, are we separating off to a different situation where the three of us just blindly have walked off
Yes.
into the woods
You
now?
guys, yeah, you guys are doing
Actually,
that while
no,
they
before
were
you
there.
leave me, I'm gonna give you 2 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you.
Titty flash would have sufficed.
I don't have
You
tits.
could have given
Oh,
him
he's
a
Just because you're
off.
8 cups
Probably
still
would
mean
have been happy
nothing.
with some silver.
Mosquito bites are still titties.
No.
As long as
But
you
we'll
got
have
enough to put
remember
in the
that.
mouth, you're good.
See, if he finds out more
As
information.
long as you realize gold is like
You
an
can grab
equivalent of 100.
Yeah, but I don't have no silver.
I prefer them.
You can
Gold.
break them.
You can break that.
Oh, let's do it now. We're gonna set the
Alright.
expectation.
So, alright, so he's done his business. So, what are you 3 doing in the woods?
So
I guess?
we're tracking. So I need to.
He's
do
tracking.
perception checks.
Yeah, so when you guys get out into the woods, we'll say that you're gonna kind of examine the area. So actually, if you have investigation,
I do have investigation. I have +2 investigation. So
Really help if you have a tracker.
you're talking to squirrels. So
Oh, I talked to one squirrel. I should have just asked squirrel where, if it knows where they made the bunker down there.
yeah, but you're not very.
But I didn't. I
You don't
just
really
said
have
follow
the
the
smarts. You
report
don't,
back to
you
me.
don't really have the smarts for that. So.
I didn't want to be left out of the conversation, so I sent squirrels.
60, what is it?
18.
18.
Bro, did you not get new glasses?
I did. All right, it was the reflection of the light onto the dice. It was just messing me up.
all right. So after kind of
You do got new
It's 18 plus
glasses
2, so
on.
it's 20. Yeah.
after plotting out an area, taking a look around, and we're gonna say you're kind of like over in this area here.
Okay.
You
Because you're not a good investigator.
it's kind of hard to tell if there's any like discernible tracks going any specific direction. You do see a lot of hoof prints. So it appears that these people who were seen were probably on horses. The ground is very churned up, and it is kind of hard to tell exactly what direction they went. But if you had to knife to your throat, probably guess that they went a little bit that went east, further east.
Further east. So are these? I don't think these guys are.
Oi! Who's out here?
The moment you said something, I've now walked away.
Nope.
I'm a stealth person. Alright, the moment he opened his mouth, I walked away. Legit, the moment he opened his mouth.
You should just face them.
Nope.
So after he yells, the normal critters that you hear in the forest, especially at night, kind of die down. They certainly heard something. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. It is.
Who did that?
So,
I was about to say.
The normal critters you
If I would have known that, I wouldn't have said it.
the normal critters you hear like in mid-afternoon, quiet real quick because they heard something. Sorry. And then after a few seconds, kind of start chittering again. But you don't hear anything else after that.
Hey, relax. No, ain't nobody out here. Let's keep going.
So what do you want to do?
So I'm gonna do. We're gonna keep going, but I need to. Is it more investigation or is it?
Yeah, so if you're wanting to kind of head east to follow what looks like some of the tracks,
Will my survival skills kick in this?
No.
possibly.
I'm gonna check.
Because
the-
if it's a life or death situation, let's say they ambush us, wouldn't my
I'm gonna be
survival
checking.
skill?
Checking
That'd be
trees.
more for like
checking
food,
bushes.
like finding
Let me check
food
the
and stuff,
bushes.
isn't
Check the trees.
Not necessarily.
Survival is more used for tracks, hunt wild
Tracks.
games.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say that you maybe followed the trail for another mile,
You can use
and then you have to do
weather
another
or
investigation check.
Alright,
Natural
so we're
hazards.
going more east, so here.
I learned
Doing another investigation check. 4 plus 2, so it's a 6. I don't
So
want it.
at this point, what you're able to see is that there's again another big patch, a conglomerate of many more hoof prints than you saw last time, probably easily double. But again, in this part of the forest, it's hard to tell what direction they went because the ground's a lot harder here. The roots, the trees are a bit bigger, so it's a little bit harder to tell what direction they would
I
go.
recommend that we leave.
I was just about to say.
I'm not.
I was
recommend
just
we leave.
about to say let's turn back
Lick
and
the dirt.
regroup and get everybody to come.
Bet. We're leaving. Come on, no.
So,
Meet the gnome.
by the time they make it back, would my long rest be over?
Bro.
'Cause if it's nighttime down in the woods,
Well, no, we haven't. You're taking 2 long rests?
only one long rest.
Why are you gonna take a long rest before we go to bed? Dude,
I haven't rested this whole
a
time.
long rest is equivalent to 8 hours.
He'll just maybe sleep in. Easy.
Extra spells.
It's just smiles.
Well, no.
Well,
we
here's
don't
the
just-
thing. If he does a long rest,
if I
it'd
can
be
make an
nighttime,
extra thing with my
if
credit card,
he
I
wakes
get
up,
extra
he's gonna go
I get extra spells.
Okay, Mr. Customer.
I'm credit card magic.
Alright, so you guys are making your way back to town.
Alright, let's meet up in the room.
Before I meet them, ever since I just got done talking to the homeboy,
Yeah.
can I can I use my perception to see if anybody was listening in on our conversation?
Shouldn't you have done
Yes.
that before then?
Look at you.
Look at you being smart.
It's only there, right?
He started doing the same thing I started
Clicking on shit.
doing.
One.
Good job. You don't see
You
anything.
smack yourself in the ear.
So I think it's pretty easy to say that, although you quickly turn around and look and see, it's hard to tell if anyone was
turn around
actually
so
here.
You're hiding in the floorboard.
You're just gonna have a perception.
You turn around so hard you smack yourself in the wall.
We're gonna say for the purposes of this, just at one time.
Yeah, I fucked up, kid.
Okay, so we're all in the room. Is the other guy with us too?
Snow?
Question.
No, yes,
Still
those-
downstairs, isn't he?
So for history, that gives me ability for like recalling lore about historical events, legendary
God,
people, ancient kingdoms, or anything. Is
Asian
it possible?
Lost my interest. I'm going later.
Ancient.
Yeah, ancient. Is
Before
it
you
possible I
do
can
that.
use a history to maybe think about something
Wait.
like for the soldiers to recall anything for them?
Yeah.
Okay. So and I can use my artificers.
Alright, there you go. Sound it out.
Artificers? For what?
Fissures, because that will give me twice the proficiency.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you would basically, with
Oh no, I can't use that because that's on. But I still get a +6 for my history.
your history is +6?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
so I don't need that for that.
Doesn't matter.
9.
9 + 6.
Okay, so 15. So we're gonna say that as you guys are walking back, it keeps bothering you. Every little bit of information you've heard about this, these soldiers, that it's kind of bringing up to mind of an ancient order of knights that are kind of widely known for having good intentions but not carrying them out the proper way.
So they're fuck ups,
Chaotic good
I think
or neutral good?
or more like the ends
I'd rather
justify
not-
the means.
I'd rather not put a label on them, but I would people once again. This is something you're recalling.
Yeah.
A lot of people have forgotten this over
Yeah.
time, and not a lot of people are aware of it.
Mhm.
But you have reservations. You have bad feelings about this particular group.
So
But he can't recall like any name or anything.
not quite there yet.
Okay.
It's a
So
collective of knights.
There may be people who have good, but they may not have
Collectively,
good actions.
It's not like they just fuck
do you
up.
have
Okay,
any
so
history
we're all
of
in the
how
room,
many
right?
there usually is?
Yeah, let's get back to the room.
We're all in the room.
We're already in the room. Do you have any history of how many there usually is at a time?
What?
You know
Like in what groups?
Yeah. How many of them are usually
Is a night order
together? Okay, yeah, but no night order all travel together. Usually
It's okay, so I think I know where you're going.
Yeah, he's
And
asking
let me rephrase. So I guess he's trying to find out is maybe
Like a
this.
troop or something?
right.
Yeah, so you being asked that question of him would think, no, you don't need it. You would think it actually is kind of odd to see this many
in
in
one
such
session.
in such a small area.
Yeah.
What are usually? Do you know anything about their usual intentions?
Based on where I'm recalling, their usual intentions are good,
Okay, that doesn't.
but it's not really like
Question.
their actions are really.
The direction these guys are in, are they gonna
But-
block us from getting to the water with our boat?
No, they're on
So-
the east.
No, so you guys need to go.
We're going straight north.
You guys need to go north, and they're that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're not in the same direction. But the fact of the
Okay.
matter is, they're not the norm right now. We're dealing with a group that has been out of history. That literally they're kind of
Yeah, they've
falling
been
off the
out of
track.
history, but yet they're
It's-
scoping this town to possibly take it over.
It's not that they've necessarily been out of history, they're a very old organization. You just happen to remember more than the average person would about
Yeah.
them.
I still don't trust them because it's kind of fishy that they've been hanging around this town.
Right there.
I don't disagree. That is a
So
suspicious action.
now I
Yes.
ask, since we're all together, are we gonna
No.
go to the island or are we gonna,
We're definitely going to the island.
Island.
That was our
are
main.
we gonna face this first?
We're not
Island.
facing them first.
They're fine.
We
They
have
haven't,
to-
they haven't done anything that's
we
malicious
still
or
have to-
given any ill will, so.
Correct.
Yeah,
We still have to-
true. But what's to say when we come back from this island, they haven't taken over this?
What's to say that
side?
the reason they're here is because of the malicious behavior that's been taking place on the island?
Okay, that's a good question. So why we don't just go find them?
Snow's gonna raise his hand.
Yo, Snow.
Is that Frosted
Do you know anything about these people?
I have no idea. No, this is my first time hearing of this. But I would say that the potential of what we could find in that northern island, I'd rather just get to that before anything happens.
Right, so that's our sixth.
Maybe that's my greed speaking. I don't know.
So let's go to the island. Can you ask your little friend to stay in the city and
I
Yeah,
can't use my
just
spell
throw.
again.
Yeah.
You're gonna use it.
Gonzalez.
I ain't using it to
Here's-
go
here's
back
what I
to
say.
the island, man.
I don't disagree with Snow because
Okay,
all this shit is happening because of what's happening on the island, from what we can gather, right?
You're assuming that.
Based on what we have right now.
So what we've encountered so far, we encountered a spiritual being inside of a castle.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of a ruined castle ruins, that tried to kill all of you guys before I showed up. Then prior to that, then when we went downstairs, there was a pit of dead goblins and some statue that we couldn't identify. Then we ran into some zombie wolves, and then we ran into a zombie ogre.
Oh no!
So-
Before that, don't forget the monsters, hentai monster.
I think that was just a water-based thing. So ultimately,
Super bad.
if there's something that's after us, specifically, getting others involved may not necessarily be a good thing.
I get that, but why do we not try to touch base beforehand to see what we're dealing with before?
How do
go
we
to
know
the
that
island?
Why don't we just leave a note? Like, hey, BRB, we're gonna go to this big rock, be back. Maybe it'll be nice.
I just say why we don't touch base, see what we're dealing with.
Do you have
before
any
we go to the
spells that can be used for communication?
Why don't,
Because
why don't
we're
we
not
do this?
necessarily going to fight. We're
Why don't- okay, so
going to see.
Why don't
what's-
we do this?
Do you have any spells to use for communication purposes?
No, I'm a fucking killer. Hell no. I'm not about
Like,
killing.
you have not killed anything yet. You already used it, didn't you?
Yeah, but I have my long rest done, so technically I can use it again, but I didn't want to use it so soon. But
Well,
I can.
you guys are still discussing
I've
this
been
after
sleeping while
they.
they was doing that though.
You haven't had a full 8 hour yet.
No.
How long have they been gone? They left at 2, it's night.
No.
It's maybe 6 right now.
God, it's only been about 4 hours.
I'm rolling back around, fuck y'all. I need my beauty sleep.
You're about to get a whole
You're
8
useless
hours.
to us right now.
So
do you
then
have
why don't
communication abilities?
What?
Do you have any skills for communication?
Isn't he,
Like
aren't you
spells?
a bard?
Snow?
Snow.
Oh.
Aren't you a bard, Snow?
He's like, I was
my
my
mouth all
mouth
the
DM.
time.
Whoa.
No, what have you been doing?
That came out wrong.
Smells a little tasty.
I don't think he did.
That's what I was wondering. Is like maybe we can do like some kind of communication spell. Like if we leave, we have a contact. Then
Nope.
we
No one thought about
I mean,
that
even
at
if
all.
I did, I can't force my animal to talk. I can only communicate with it.
can, like a mental contact or communication or something.
No.
He's not Professor X.
That's why I said I'll just
Oh,
leave
wait.
a note.
Carrier pigeon maybe.
Yeah, but it's only a range of 120 feet.
So it's not that far. So there is a thing.
So we'll just leave a note option. Just put a note on a stick in the middle of the road. That way,
Is your
it'll
thing
come
just
across it.
screaming into the woods?
What thing?
What are you talking about? Your communication
120
ability?
It's a spell called Message.
So you're just screaming into the woods.
Or just like telepathic.
No, you basically what the way it works is you would point at a creature within range, whisper a message, and then that target is the only one that can hear it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
not a good idea at all.
No, that's
That's
actually
kinda
no.
cool.
That's actually
For
kinda
these
works.
guys, not a good idea at all. We don't know their intentions. We don't know their behavior.
No,
Let's just
not
go to the
after
island.
that.
Alright, let's go to the island.
We'll vote
Let's
on
put
it.
it to a vote. Hands up for your island. 3 out of Snow. You vote on this, bud?
Oh, I absolutely want to go to the
Alright,
island.
majority wins.
Alright.
I will say, if we get back and the town is taken over,
It's not our home anyways.
Technically, this is our land.
We'll take it back and then we'll become kings.
No. You're fighting. I'm not fighting.
I thought you
I'm
always
not-
liked
Wow,
surprises.
so Dragonkin is saying he's not fighting.
Didn't you like surprises?
No.
It's bad, man. This is
Anyway, let's continue.
Dragonkin says he doesn't want
Carry
to
the
fight,
boat.
not fighting.
carry the boat.
We're about to go to sleep.
We already have voted.
Right. We're
Yeah.
gonna go to sleep. Ain't
Now
gonna
we're
be
gonna
shit
sleep.
right now.
Okay.
Okay, so,
We're gonna take a long rest.
alright, morning.
You know I'm not rowing because I'm gonna carry this fucking boat, right?
Now just use the tail, just paddle.
I'm not rowing shit.
No. Why don't you do what dictates in the water?
So, Snow stopped drinking pretty early yesterday and is actually kind of bouncing on his toes and stretching like he's preparing for the day. He's taken his rapier out, he's made a few quick swipes and stabs.
No, sit your ass down.
I'm excited.
You have killed my father.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Why? Again?
Because he wants to
There's
loot the fucking
absolutely
island.
treasure there.
The only reason why he wants to go over there because he wants to
That
loot
was the
damn
whole reason
treasure.
I approached
He
you
was too
guys
weak
in
to do
that
it by himself.
ruin I found you in because
Yeah, when you exploded, you are like.
I certainly couldn't get to this stuff
He's
myself.
making it seem like he discovered us.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Alright,
Boat
so
docked. Boat
I picked it up
docked.
and we're walking towards the water.
grab my
Hey.
swords.
Alright,
My
so
axes, everything is all freshly sharpened because I took the time to do it.
I don't use my swords much, so they're always nice.
And I sharpened his axe.
Last time I used my sword was against
Mhm.
a skeleton
It's assault.
when you blew up our friend.
Could have sharpened your arrows.
It's true. Oh, that's sexist.
Sharpened your
I can't kill
arrows.
myself because I'm old.
Yeah,
I like that you got that
tears into them.
who's keeping an eye out while you guys are traveling?
I'll keep an eye out since we're in my favorite terrain anyways. Okay, so perception.
I can do the same thing. I can be the backup, keeping an eye out.
Right, what's our travel order? So you're holding the boat, Snow's over here.
He should be in mid. I'm assuming.
He's
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah, there's a gnome behind us.
So 17 plus 3, that's 20.
Okay.
So,
And where are you located in the travel?
Assuming
front?
I'm in the front, yeah.
right, so we're the trackers, we're gonna be in front. Boom.
Okay.
It's for survival.
As you're making your way,
Maybe it should be like this.
kind of
Plus 6.
keeping an eye and paying attention to your surroundings, you can tell that there is something following.
That could be
It's-
one of the goddamn
It's keeping its distance, whatever it is. It certainly doesn't want to be seen,
I kinda want to stuff.
but it is definitely following your tracks.
So can I run a perception check on mine since I'm in the back?
I'm gonna roll stealth.
You can, yeah. If you roll higher than him, you might maybe get a little more detail.
Six.
No. Okay. So you don't really notice anything.
Can I, hold on, while we're walking, can I switch off leading
Oh,
with you
shit.
to leave to have time to try and leave a trap, or like one of the tripwire traps that'll stick, smack them? They're following them?
Yeah, you can.
I have to,
Well, I mean, as a ranger, we'll just say it's pretty easy for you to kind of set up a snare.
okay, so
Um,
it's set like,
I forgot to tell you when
Yeah.
we woke up from a long rest. So, and this is something for Eldrin, they choose their seasons after a long rest.
That's not the type of Eldrin you went with.
What do you mean it's not the same Eldrin I went with?
There's 5 different types. There's the type you went with, and then there's an autumn.
No, they alter
There's different races. They don't alter like that.
They do.
They do not.
They do not!
That's why when you're going under
As
character
the dungeon-
selection,
As the dungeon
There's 5
master
different
slams his
versions
hand
of
against the
Eldrin.
world.
He's like, I am God.
They do not.
No, it's something that's supposed to shift. They do it.
He has spoken.
It's the
Not
dude
here,
I'm
who
just gonna
says-
look into it.
yeah, we'll pull up afterwards.
Right.
okay, so there's a snare,
Mm-hmm.
so we continue?
Just keep going.
Okay. So you're still traveling north. Okay. You're still. Did you drop back, or are you still in the lead?
Well,
He's still in, yeah.
Okay. Make another perception check on it.
15 plus 3 is 18.
Okay. So because you sensed something earlier, you're still kind of keeping your eyes open, and maybe an hour of travel after setting the snare trap, you haven't noticed anything. Doesn't seem like whatever was following you either got actually caught in the snare or is, decided to go off the chase. Do me a favor, roll a d6.
I chose the broom one. 3.
Okay. Thank you.
Suction.
You know what didn't come over? My magic stones.
You
The
picked them
spell?
up.
The magic stone spell?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
didn't come
Oh yeah. So under the spell section, you'd have to tap on manage spells, and then you can pick your spells that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
All right. So after that little snafu, whatever was happening, the rest of the trip is pretty uneventful. You guys make your way to the coastline, and as you're kind of bringing the boat into the water, you can see that off in the distance there's a very large cloud of fog surrounding something. It's a little difficult to make out from here.
Can anyone dispel spells?
Oh, this is easy 7-8 miles away.
Nope.
Oh, wait. So we can see fog that's like 8 miles away?
No.
That means it's really
Thick with 3 C's.
So what do we? Is
You-
it over
you
the
can
water?
use your little
Or where are we
fire
at this point?
You guys are at the coastline. You just kind of brought the boat and put
so
it
the
in the water.
fog is over the water.
So when we get to the
somewhere.
fog, you could probably use your little fire shit that you did.
But it depends.
You said there was so much hate
The
in
little
there.
fire shits that you have over there.
Right. So,
So are we hopping in the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get
We
it.
came this far.
So since you're not paddling, you should be in the front of the
I'm
boat.
sitting
Then.
in the back.
No, the back is where we need the power to push.
You can use the sail like a propeller.
Push. He doesn't want to because he carried the boat.
I carried the boat by myself.
So it's
I didn't see Yoda last
Your-
carrying the boat.
your
Right,
little-
he has the right to make
Your
decisions.
little body's not going to do anything, and then from there, I guess the lineup will be like that in the boat.
Put the drunk in the back.
The trunk in the
No,
boat.
we're not
Wait, is
putting
the
him
boat
in
a
the back
fucking
and fall out.
canoe? Like,
I would assume so because it only fits so many people. I guess maybe it'd be more
Yeah.
side by side
Yeah, side by
like
side.
this.
Yeah, there we go.
is
so
that your hard skill?
Where did you pull the sound from?
It's just making the boat.
Oh,
yeah,
Yes,
you don't.
make noise in this
So
fog. So
you guys
fucking
are
get us.
making your way, and does anyone have any your backgrounds? No, none of you are like a sailor or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm a soldier.
So the water's very, very
believe it.
still. It's like flat glass. It's not. There's no waves or anything. So the benefit is you're actually making really good time. You're maybe only about 4 miles out, and you can tell that at the top. So the fog is kind of surrounding what you assume where this island is. It's a very big island, maybe 4 or 5 miles, circumference. As you're making your way, as you're getting a little bit closer, you can see the top of like this structure, like kind of sticking out a bit of the top of this fog. The fog is not moving at all; it's just kind of hanging still. And as you're getting a little bit closer, we're going to say maybe about a couple 100 feet now, because again, you're making really good time through the water. As you're getting closer, you can get a really good look at this fog, and it is definitely not natural. It's super thick.
I'm gonna turn around and say, "You bastards wanted to come."
I mean, wasn't it gonna be here anyway?
So we're in the fog right now.
Yeah, we'll say you guys have rode into the fog.
You made
Are
that
we
decision.
able to do a perception check while we're in the fog?
You sure can, with disadvantage.
You guys voted.
I never voted.
Disadvantage.
I never voted.
I didn't
Which
even
means
vote
you
in
roll
this at
two
all.
to
I
get
was
the
tied
lowest.
up.
Yep.
Alright.
12.
Fuck.
What was that?
6.
6?
Plus
Okay.
4, that's 10. 16.
16. Roll again.
No, sorry, what do you
What are we doing?
Perception.
They're just trying to see if they can.
17.
17. So you get the 16 plus whatever your perception modifiers.
Oh, nice roll.
Yeah, anybody can roll. You guys can all roll.
14.
Sure. 1.
You're blind as a bat.
So, a 1 plus 3. I think that's perception.
Plus 4.
Plus
One
my
plus-
perception.
He's 20.
20.
My, oh wait, no, we're doing the
Or
lowest roll.
21, but.
Lowest.
Yeah, disadvantage, take the lowest.
No, 21. Yeah.
Oh.
I got a 1.
Alright,
Alright,
it's
so-
8 plus my
7.
perception, which is 6.
I was like
so
10.
I'm at
Hey, what'd you have?
7.
Okay. So literally none of you, with the exception.
double digits.
What's yours?
8 plus 6. What's that?
Not
It's
that.
clearly not that.
It's 14.
It's 14.
See something.
Yeah. Well, for
You see a
this,
shadow.
you're not noticing anything. However, once I describe you're more than welcome to share with your colleagues. So as you guys are going into this, it doesn't feel like normal fog. You're not getting any cold dampness feeling or anything like that. It actually feels a bit warmer than it should. And as you're making your way through it, ever so slightly in the distance, it sounds like you can hear flapping.
Oh, sweet.
And because it's so distant, the fact that you can still hear it tells you that whatever it is probably pretty big.
We're going to die.
Where did your confidence go? Because it like, did it die when you
Oh,
got
was that
beat
me?
by the
Sorry.
dog or something? Because
No.
you're just like, you get a
That's
bitch
true. After the
right
whole
now.
bathtub
I'm gonna
scene,
need you to
he's
get your
done.
big dick energy back on the table.
Uh-oh.
Every time you
I'm
switch
gonna need you to get your big dick energy back on the table.
Hold on.
Alright, so
There we go.
you guys go into it.
Let's kill
It's
it.
kind of hard to gauge distance at this point. So you're still kind of traveling at the same speed. Do me a favor, everyone that didn't roll, everyone but Luca, roll again, please. For perception.
Are we at disadvantage again? So?
Yes.
Thanks for asking.
1. Or am I not fucking rolling? My dice.
Also a 1.
Son of a bitch.
We're 5.
I'm on my bed.
11
11.
plus 4.
No,
No, it's a
disadvantage.
disadvantage. You gotta roll again.
Oh, I gotta roll again.
6.
Do I have to roll again? Let's see if I get a 1 again.
That's still a bit better than you.
12. So you're
Holy
at 6.
shit.
6 plus Mike's perception again, so I'm at 12.
Okay. So
I'm not throwing bad. I'm just
I
like.
was hoping someone would roll a little bit higher.
You want me to roll again?
No.
I can try again.
To roll
I
higher
kind
than
of
1?
feel like I can.
He got a 2. I got a 1.
Yeah.
No, they both got 1. You both got 1.
I got 1 too.
It's disadvantage,
so
not
the-
advantage.
The flapping, which I'm assuming he may have described to you guys, it actually sounds like
It's
it sounds like it's
It's a
coming
pterodactyl.
closer, and it's kind of coming your
Sounds like
direction,
flat.
and it's very clear now. Like
$10 is a dragon.
The red one?
Dragon.
Might be my mother.
If it's a green one, that's not that bad.
all right, so you guys are still rowing at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're trying to roll faster.
Okay.
Towards the island or away
Who's at
from
the
the
front?
island?
Who's at the front of the boat?
He is.
Perception, please.
Disadvantage still.
You have your lightning breath.
Come on, Jesus.
Fire in the direction.
I don't want to.
You get a good
I'm
radius.
still so young.
He misses everything.
For Lonnie. I don't know if you want to look into that later.
Yeah, and we can make changes if we need to. But
Well, he's doing perception.
Right, but
I know the season thing
Yeah,
you're
he's
talking.
right.
They're locked in. It's
Yeah.
19.
14.
But you
Roll
disadvantage, you gotta roll again.
Oh.
roll higher than that.
Oh, Jesus.
Roll higher than that.
Come on, Jesus. I want to die. I'm so young. Especially that he just drank for a second time.
Really?
Doesn't count.
There you go, go to your foot.
Not the top.
Oh! It's under the dam.
Damn, bro.
Why didn't you just pick it up? Why didn't you throw it back at him?
He did throw it back.
I didn't throw it at him.
It was like roll 2. 18.
Oh. Okay. All right. So, as you guys are rowing, the Dragonborn Barbarian in the front is just very studiously kind of keeping his eyes open and very much trying to focus on what's ahead because again it's so hard to see. And then out of nowhere, there is a big jutting piece of land or rock or reef or whatever directly ahead of you guys.
Land ho, bitches!
Who's rowing?
Everybody else.
Everyone, but
Well, there's only 2 oars.
well, someone in the middle.
Snow and
I don't do shit.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're gonna make some dexterity checks
Everybody?
to try and basically avoid the. See if we can avoid the.
Is everybody doing it?
No, it's just
No,
these
just
two.
the 2 that are rowing. Oh Jesus. That's a 4.
that's a 19 plus my dexterity, which is plus 5.
Roll again. Just wait.
No. For this,
That's
no.
dexterity.
This is
Good.
fine.
I'm just saying. We
Stop
have
trying to get
advantage
me to
all the
fail.
time.
Unfortunately, because it takes effectively, you avoid a head-on collision, which I will tell you guys, in all honesty, prevents you from taking damage from this. However, so you can thank him for that. However, because Snow kind of botched his end of the job,
We're just like spinning in circles.
you still end up roughly hitting that, and it creates a gash, and you're actually taking.
No.
water.
It's gonna take 10 again.
But
I have a spell ability that
So
I can
your
do.
hair's gonna get wet.
I can mend this boat.
you probably could, yeah.
Yes, I have a spell ability. I can fix broken things. So
He comes in handy!
that's interesting. Yeah. Everybody's suck a dick. It's
I didn't
mended.
say anything.
So I'm
And
gonna.
it wouldn't be okay for me either, Don.
Right. So I use mending to fix the boat immediately.
Is that a cantrip?
It
So
is
you
a
just gonna
cantrip.
stay quiet? You gonna let him bitch you out like that? You gonna just stay quiet?
Okay.
My feelings are really hurt.
We're gonna say the gash is maybe 2 feet,
It's
long,
instantaneous. Yeah.
and
It's
maybe.
Why are you saying it like that? You know you said you want to respect her
It
feelings.
says I can also, as long as I can break
This
the
is
breaker
fine.
check no larger than a foot in dimension.
Never.
Okay.
You used to stay in school, just sitting in the background. You said your mother!
It's changing his It's actually only 1 foot. The boat's been fixed.
Motherfucking business!
known feet.
No, nipple
yeah.
having bitch. 2 plus 2 not knowing bitch.
Is it not taking on any water?
Okay, so I can say this.
So you
it's,
mended it.
it's definitely
Mended.
not 100%.
It's not 100% fixed, so the
you're-
gash was 2 feet long.
You're not in
put that
danger
to
of drowning
no
or
longer
anything,
sinking.
but it
We
is still
can't-
slowly taking on water.
Okay, so the best question
Here's the good
to
news.
come next. We can't roll this bitch back, right?
No,
We're
we're past the point of return.
Lizards can swim. right?
So here's the good news. As you guys are still kind of traveling forward, you just suddenly pop out of the other side of the fog bank. There's a swirling gust of wind. There's a swirling gust of wind just kind of
It's like, what the fuck is that noise?
it's kind of going around the inside of this thing. And if you've ever seen the inside of a hurricane, like the eye of a hurricane, it very much looks like that right now.
We're in the inside of this thing?
Correct.
So when they pass a fog where there's wind just turning
Correct.
around?
You can
Okay.
now see the island, and a couple of things to note as far as what you're observing.
Okay, I'll wait.
It's nothing but snow and ice. It's covered in snow and ice. There's a structure right in the center.
Winter
Of
has
the
come
island?
to Winterfell.
There's
so hyped for her.
There's a structure right in the center of the island that is kind of covered in frost. It's kind of giving it a little bit of a blue tinge. There's a very large iron gate in the front, which looks like an entrance, and it looks like there's some open areas kind of going around the side of this.
How close are we to this?
It's maybe a couple of 100 feet away.
So
It's
we
like
didn't
right
get
there.
wet from the fog since it was a magical fog. So right now we're not like soaked, so it's not super cold. But how cold is it?
I would say probably if we were to put it in terms of real life, it would maybe feel like 20 below.
Okay.
I wish I made that
How
flame
far is
torch
the
now.
trek to get to
Wait,
the
20,
gates?
20 below 0 or 24 below average?
20 below 0.
Well,
how far
I'm
is
not
it?
affected by that.
You're
but-
cold blooded. Yes, you are.
I mean, I can help
That's
out
lightning,
with
not
the
flame.
mitigating that little bit, but how far until we can get inside to the castle?
It's only a couple 100 feet, so if you guys,
Yeah, we can make it there.
Only a couple
All
hundred
right.
feet. Only a couple hundred feet from where we are. That's cool.
So, are we in danger of like anything because we're cold?
I would say right now no, but the longer you stay out, the more chance.
Real
to be
fast.
tortured.
Yeah, but
That
before he
might
does
take me an
Oh,
hour.
you guys are already.
I can do something
you're already
inside,
like
don't worry
we're
about
on
it.
the
on the
bank.
coastline. Yeah.
Oh, we're on the bank.
I made it.
Yeah,
Everybody get the fuck out
I
of here.
can
Get the fuck out of the boat right now.
Yeah, you guys.
We're leaving the boat.
You guys kind of run the boat up on the ground.
Wait,
on the
let's
coastline.
make sure the boat is secure first so I don't want it drifting away back.
This boat's already fucked. It's
It's
leaking.
our only way home.
Is it?
This.
How do we know?
For now, it's our only way home. So
Okay,
it's
so
not.
we're just gonna drag it onto the shore.
Yeah, drag the shore, just secure on a rock with a rope or
We're
something.
securing it to a rock.
Yeah, just in case. It'll just if the high tide
So who's
comes,
using
we're
who's
like,
using
"I
whose
use
rope?
the rope."
You're using your rope. All right, cool.
Just trying to be smart.
No, you're fine, Moose.
Jeez.
I know that you're trying. So,
It was working.
I mean, I'll give you brownie points for trying.
Okay. So
Excuse me. So we tied the boat to a rock, and now I'm moving away towards the door. I'm
Okay.
moving straight towards the fucking door.
Okay.
Outside.
So you guys, are we gonna go
Ain't
inside?
built, ain't built for this
Why
shit.
you looking at me? I'm following you.
real quick, perception.
Okay.
So are we at disadvantage here or no?
You
No.
seem depressed. Like you took a hit from a gnome, and you were just like
16.
Wait, we're doing what?
That's 7.
16 plus
You
10.
killed my
4
ball.
is 20.
I'm happy.
I am 4.
20 for me.
I'm at 7 total.
10. Wait, perception?
I'm a total at 8. He's at 7.
All right. So as he's tying up the boat,
No, 12.
both Luca and Zordal hear the flapping, like the whatever it is, a large creature, and it sounds like it's kind of circling on the outside of the fog bank that you guys just left,
So this
and
creature's
then you
created
hear a
from-
very loud roar.
So to get rid of the fog, we're gonna end up having to kill that whatever.
Not
that
necessarily.
is.
If there's a spell that's controlling that thing, then it may just.
Whatever it is, it sounds
controlling,
angry.
Keeping things
Either way,
separate.
head towards the door. Moving towards the door.
Okay.
Alright,
So as you walk up, there's 2 iron doors. Again, everything kind of has like a frosted feel to it. There's like
So
a
it's
thin
probably
sheet
shut.
of ice across everything. It's a thin sheet of ice, but you can break it.
Can I pick up the gnome
You
and
can-
use him as a bludgeon?
You can punch those guys. He's not gonna work. He's already beat your ass once in the past 24 hours. Don't do this right now. It's cold outside, there's something that's after us, and I ain't got time for this shit. So, just punch the ice.
Yeah, 'cause we didn't dress for
We
cold.
should have
At
been
all.
here
So
every
it's
inside.
fine.
I'll kick down the damn door.
Either you kick
Okay.
it open or he kicks it open. Something's happening.
Alright, could have used his lock picking skills.
Oh, here
There's a
comes
sheet of
monsters.
glass that's on it. There's a sheet of ice that's on it. There's no lock
Here
picking
comes
skills that's
the
happening right now.
monsters.
Crack the ice.
No. We're just gonna break the ice and bust open.
So,
Here, Don, let me
let's
real quick.
see what it is. We wanna-
So as you kick open the door, you guys enter a room.
We've been working on this for a while.
Yay!
Yay! This is all super exciting.
Oh, you made pillars.
Right?
Pretty legit.
Yeah, he's been
Did
working
you
on
legit actually make all
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
stuff?
I discovered his secret whenever he posted his video of him playing Lights Beat Saber.
Yeah.
And then it led me to his YouTube page, and I was like, and it led me to what I was originally watching. I was like, now I know your secret. He was like, fuck! It was a great reaction,
I was
guys.
not happy.
Still though, it looks really good.
It did. It
Shit.
is.
And you didn't even really
Shout out to
us
Abraxas
see
here.
it, so just-
No, I kept it a secret from you guys.
What's in this? Is this a weight?
I put a bead in there so it would be somewhat bottom heavy.
Gotcha. Is it going on top of this or?
Yeah, you have to give me a second. I'm trying to do this from memory.
Don't forget your card.
It's like a puzzle.
Is it a puzzle?
Well, in fact, I try and put it back together from memory. Yes.
This
Yeah.
came out really good, man.
It did.
And this was me rushing through it too.
You painted those from scratch.
He built and painted them.
Bro, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the corner pieces, and he glues them together. I watched all the videos. I completely outed him on his secret. He was really like, son of a bitch, fuck.
I was.
That's alright.
He was nice. I was like,
Nah,
I was
that's
like
a little creeper, bro. So, yeah.
no, because I was like, he's been on some kind of secret. Like, I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. And then when it took me to his YouTube channel, I was like, and I literally just picked him. I was like, I know everything. He's like, what do you mean? I just started describing. He goes, oh fuck.
Yeah, I was really trying to keep this a surprise.
What's the surprise to our viewers? Because this shit looks really cool.
It was a bigger surprise to him when I outed him. This is super cool. Outed. This is super cool.
Are you missing a piece?
Should have another
And then
piece
this
with a wall on it. What do I do with the bag?
It's right here. There's nothing else in it.
What the hell?
Maybe this is not correct.
I don't know. So we'll just do
Okay.
this for now.
Pretend wall.
Yep.
works out. Oh, look, there's pillows. So much detail.
Those stairs? Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit, bro.
Broken pillars and everything too. Look at that.
Holy hell.
Look at them getting fancy.
Look at him.
Alright.
So where are we in this situation?
I'm guessing coming in.
We're gonna say, yeah, we'll say the door's there. That's
Okay.
fine.
Alright, this is the entrance.
Who's
So,
on the door?
the dragonkin.
So you, and then where are we gonna approximate to each other? Who's where?
I am getting inside as fast as I possibly can. Holy shit.
Where are you at, Luca?
I am.
I'm gonna hang back just a wee bit.
You're
I'm gonna hang back beside you. I'm not up to the door.
Send the little one up front.
It's the little guy.
Yeah, that's not true. Sometimes I'm in the back.
You can put yourselves like in there, like on the.
Yeah,
I think we
Yeah,
should.
you guys are inside.
Hank. Fuck.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think we should bust open the door and do like an all like a move like we're ready and then
Where's Big
to be
Jack?
continued.
Alright.
Yeah, we.
We can. So we bust open the door and then just.
So yeah, you guys bust open the door, you close it behind you, everything's very still. What you're seeing, damn it. What you're seeing is there's a lot of
Missing things.
pieces of statues, it looks like maybe, over in the over near the corner that are a little hard to make out.
Which corner, sir?
Similar statues.
The corner closest to you. Yeah.
This one.
Alright, that one. I'm thinking.
Wait, so if we're close to one, shouldn't we be able to make out that one at least?
You will, yeah. I'm getting the pieces ready that I'll describe.
No,
Oh,
shit.
wait,
Is- How warm is it inside now that we're here? Is it like tolerable?
It's definitely a lot, despite the fact that the thing is covered in ice and a lot of things are just, seem like they're frozen on the inside. It's definitely a step up from where you were before.
It's a fish to work with.
Is it pretty dark in here?
Is it upside down?
It is very dark, in fact, there's no
Okay. So
torches or anything lit anywhere.
I'm gonna do my spell of light orbs.
Why are you doing this?
Your dancing lights?
You're
Yes.
using all
Awesome.
your spells, bro.
Huh?
You're using just all of them.
Well, this
Dancing
one
lights is a
dark
cantrip.
in here. It's, well, it's a
Yeah.
cantrip, so it's not a spell spell?
Yep.
Oh.
That's a cantrip.
Yeah, that's what I was
So I can summon orbs and I can literally place them by each one of us. So
Yeah,
I think
also
it was
not.
warm here.
Two of your lights just went out.
No, this one.
Over in the corner,
Is that a statue or an actual being?
you see what appears to be a statue frozen of a very large, very menacing looking white dragon.
Does your orbs generate heat? It doesn't look
not
like
enough though to like melt or anything. But I can bake them into a humanoid figure, and they'd be slightly warmer and brighter. But they're just really small orbs that are floating next to us.
So you
Okay.
basically have Patronus.
No.
No.
I'm trying to summon something based on your like strength or something like that.
you're like inner animal.
Some bullshit.
No.
My
Patronus
animals
is based on your happiness that you feel.
Oh, is it the happiness that you feel? Oh, okay, that's alright.
You
I'm not
feel
as much
no
of a Harry
happiness.
Potter wizard.
so
That's a fair point.
I know, I'm a fan of it, but I'm not like.
Okay, so
Little pothead.
just move along.
You gonna become narcoleptic?
He is.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
His character
So-
totally got struck with narcoleptic.
Narcolepsy, yeah, he's gone.
oh, okay. Oh, no, he's just gonna pass out there. That's how narcolepsy works, right?
Yep. Alright, sir.
Right.
Seems fun hanging out with you. Oh, look
Like
at that.
that.
Bang like a good
Dancing
rap
lights.
song.
It's
What?
That's how the narcolepsy works. As soon as the light kicked out.
Alright, sir.
Okay. You can say that, Luca.
So you also see
Look at that outline.
Drive safe.
No, that's not.
Oh,
Yeah, those are mine.
so you don't
Alright,
forget
you
those.
keep the extra bag of chips.
Yay.
All right.
This is coming with me though.
No.
So directly across from the massive, gargantuan dragon are some figures of what looks like possibly decayed, maybe zombies, because you guys haven't encountered those before.
They jogger.
They are also looking like they're kind of frozen and encased in much thicker ice than is covering the outside of the building.
I'm gonna walk up to one of them.
Wait, how tall is the ceiling? Is there like, do these pillars max out where the ceiling would be, or?
Yeah, we'll say that it's maybe 20,
30 feet tall.
20, 30 feet tall, yeah.
Okay,
30
so
feet.
I effectively could not get on top of this pillar.
No, that's butting up directly
Okay.
to the ceiling.
Okay.
You're like holding up the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an upstairs. Remember?
Okay.
Actually, that's a good note to make. That
So you're
they're
walking up to
that
you
they'll be
guys?
probably supporting the ceiling.
All right. So the dragonkin walks over to the zombies, and
Are you?
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just watching it. I'm just looking at it.
Remember, you got a light over with you too, so it's just like.
I've shifted into some shadows.
Yeah. Same stuff.
Okay.
Each one of these is 5 feet space, right?
Yep.
I am gonna just
Man, this game is
sneak on by right here.
And this was me rushing it too.
Man.
Like the next pieces I'm making, they're gonna look a lot better.
I'm just gonna position myself right on the other side of this column right here.
Okay.
Is snow moving?
Yeah, he's gonna actually butt up behind the barbarian.
Behind the barbarian.
Yep.
Alright.
Butt up.
I'm
Tighten
gonna
up.
go this way and have my back towards this pillar right here, but so I can still kind of see a bit.
Ooh, okay. So as you guys kind of spread out in position, your ranger ends up moving last, kind of coming over to try and get a good angle. As he moves in, you guys hear a low moaning, like wail kind of, but it doesn't sound like it's actually coming from the room. It sounds like somehow like it's in the room but not in the room, like a very
Echoes or something?
kind of almost like an echo, like an after image maybe of
Ghost.
a screech, like a
Okay.
Or a screen from a different dimension, maybe?
I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
I love it.
8. You're going first. It's your initiative plus. Yours is +3
Where?
at the top. Right there.
Oh yeah, +3, so I'm at 14. 1. Oh.
That's a 1.
Oh, 2.
10 plus your initiative is 4. So 14.
Alright.
It's 14.
Jay, what'd you get?
Wait, what?
Do we roll again?
2?
Oh yeah, didn't I roll again because we got 14?
No, you guys can decide between yourselves, or if you can decide between
What's
yourselves, you
equal?
can roll. You both got 14?
What's 8 plus 5 again?
8 plus 5 is
13.
13. Yes.
So you're third.
So Adon's, I gave Adon first.
Okay. And you had 13?
13.
You can dodge. You can
Dodge?
dodge or range.
Do me a favor, roll again.
Dodge or both.
Yep.
If you can dodge a car,
You can dodge a wrench. 4 plus 5, 9.
Okay.
Still point 30.
Maybe.
Well, it depends on what snow rolls.
Okay.
Wait, so who's going first? You two, who's going first?
I'm first.
Okay, so we have.
Depends, is there anything else that's
So-
first?
Wait,
Directly after hearing the screech, the wail, a figure kind of just appears in the middle of the room,
Son of a bitch.
looking directly at the ranger.
Ah! Yes!
Rude ass mofo.
I just yell out, Kara, bitch!
I can screw you over so bad.
Dark elf.
I could complete darkness over your head. Can't see shit for an hour.
That just hurts the entire team.
Just
No, just you. Also, I have dark vision.
Okay, Don, you're up first.
Okay.
Sorry, Alston.
Oh yeah. I need to-
So right now the zombies are just doing nothing.
They're covered and encased in ice.
Oh, they're in
They're
ice.
frozen.
Yeah.
And the dragon.
So this guy, is he attacking or doing anything? He's just staring right now.
Directly after you guys heard the screech, it appeared in the
Now,
room and it
what's
is
to
your
say
turn.
after we beat
Can I
this creature?
do insight?
Please come.
What are you trying to see?
If it is, I gather that it's probably going to be attacking us, but can I gather like the reason for the attack or anything like that? Like,
I'd probably require a spell for that to like try and read his mind.
damn. Okay. All right.
What's to say if we beat that monster, if these doesn't come to life?
I mean, they could
I
come
think
to
that would
life as
have
provided those
power
monsters.
over ice.
All right.
Who's to say it doesn't?
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Fought before in the woods.
I can't climb over there, but I can get underneath here.
Oh, damn
Okay.
it.
Even on top of that.
So can I?
Why are you gonna be
throw-
right in front of his face?
No, because of my height and the pillar that's down here. Am I able to like move across the pillar or that's fallen?
Are we in a fight?
And use that as a shield as I throw a dart.
Yeah.
Are we in a fight at this point?
Hang on, I'm trying to.
So can I like, since due to the positioning, am I able to like move in a way and be like just behind the pillar and throw a dart and use it like as a shield?
Use the dart as
You
a
can
shield?
No,
throw,
the
you
pillar
can-
itself.
Yeah, you can throw a dart as you're going to run behind the pillar.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, you can do that.
Are we in a fight
Okay.
at this point?
I mean, he's attacking it.
Do you want me not to attack it?
You probably
Say
should.
say something now.
You probably should not attack it.
What are you gonna say?
Don't attack it.
Attack it. What do you want me to do, man?
How do you know that it's got any type of aggressive behavior towards anything? It's just looking
it's
at
looking at this guy.
Oh God!
I mean, if I was looking at Melbone, I would want to hit him
You
too.
may have heard about my dick. Just saying, it's pretty famous now.
So small.
Still famous.
the tiny propeller.
Alright,
Yes,
I mean, I can pass him up. I'm just gonna move behind the column and be safe.
Don't you have like the biggest talky speech stuff?
No, I speak Gnomish and I speak Dwarven.
And
I
And
I
I
don't
I'm
speak.
like charisma.
No, you my charisma shit.
I don't.
So
You
let's
got the charisma.
Yeah, you're the charisma guy. I don't
You
speak.
are second.
Okay, so do what you want.
So he's
I'll-
he's just moved and he's
I'll
not
just
gonna
move.
attack him because.
And I'll let the charisma talker here, smooth talker. Go ahead. He's got eyes on you.
Yeah, you're next.
I want to just scream. Alright!
It's still looking at you, and it looks very malicious.
Can I offer you a smoke and a pancake?
Everything looks malicious until you attack it.
And delicious.
What language do you speak?
A lot.
He does, but he doesn't speak race.
Hold on, skill.
Do you speak Celestial?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Hold on. Where's
Um,
my features and traits?
So, in Celestial, this apparition says to you, "Why do you torment me?"
Well, you gave me the stare down, so I'm trying to figure out what's up.
Right?
That wasn't creepy at all.
It's just the fucking
So,
French.
you mad, bro?
Why do you torment me?
I should ask him why his father, what he's upset about.
Who's tormenting you?
Why do you torment me?
Alright, fuck this. Flip out an arrow. I'm gonna just try and.
You're gonna
Okay.
try that. Good
Yeah,
job.
it's stuck in some infinite loophole. It's probably some kind of ghost.
We're about to
You
be
sure
in a
this is
fight.
a good idea?
We're about to be in a fight.
Too fucking bad now. About to fight.
Right, he did already throw the arrow.
Let loose the arrow.
It's a 3. Jump and grab the arrow out of it.
Wait, it's a 3 plus 7, so I'm gonna 10.
That is a miss.
I yield back. Just kidding, bro.
Your turn.
Did it
No,
react?
no.
Well, he missed.
Yes.
Right.
It did nothing.
Anyway.
It did nothing
Yeah,
for
wonderful,
us.
it did nothing.
You should go touch it.
Where can I speak if I want to speak?
Use one of your
It's all the way at like
moves to
languages.
Since
communicate with him.
No, there's one that says languages.
Oh,
and
proficiency in languages.
Yeah.
I don't speak Celestial. I speak Elvish and Giant.
And I was ready to pop off.
I am going to. So we're still not in a fight, right?
Nope.
It's dead set focused on or under Dark Elf.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna move.
It was wrong by a dark elf in another life, probably.
I'm just gonna move over here.
Maybe it's another deck.
What is up with you and dicks today?
A main feature, like propeller.
Not gonna be directly next to it, but I am gonna move.
You are
closer
obsessed
to
with
it.
a lot of things about Dick.
I don't like garlic and bull milk, so.
And
Because you're
I want to do
Dick
a
fascination.
perception check to see if I can
Touch
figure
your
out
will.
its intentions.
So,
And your
coming
face.
back to intentions would be like reading its mind, so that would require some sort of spell to read its mind.
Just don't touch it.
Yeah, none of us have that.
Oh no,
I
you
tried,
can't.
but I missed.
No, don't touch it. It doesn't like you.
Right, I don't. Maybe it thinks I'm it's like.
You could try talking.
I
It
can't
did
speak
so
it.
well for him.
He speaks Celestial. I don't.
Yeah, it's like a broken record. There's no use there, but.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not move any closer. I'm not gonna move any closer.
Okay. So it's going to move this way a bit, right beside our gnome friend.
Is it still focused on the Dark Elf?
Yes, but it is
Why you
going to
hate me,
make
bro?
some sort of attack against the gnome.
Oh.
Fucking told you.
Well, I mean, we didn't know he was gonna attack. It's
Oh,
better-
I knew he was fucking
Oh,
gonna
wait.
attack.
I think I missed something.
Oh, wait.
What do you mean?
That is literally against rules.
I will literally change everything about this.
I hope that you do.
He's asleep.
Homebrew this whole thing. So I can change it into a demon.
I can't
Fuck
do
it.
monsters yet.
Fuck it. Make this bitch a fucking ghost
Okay.
demon shit.
So
Takes up
we should have done
step
this as soon as it appeared.
But we didn't.
The skill.
We are going to do it now though, since no damage has actually happened yet. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Jay, you got over there?
Hmm?
We're doing a wisdom saving throw.
Which one is
That's
that?
one.
Wisdom?
D20.
D20 and then.
Add your wisdom modifier.
Was a modifier, but no, we have one for saving throws, though. There's one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Saving throw. That's right.
So I'm gonna plus.
Oh
Saving
shit.
I'm at 8
Plus 4.
in total.
I'm at 7.
8.
Yeah, with my modifier.
I'm at 7.
8.
I'm at
15
15, 16, 17. I'm at 17.
He's at 17. I am not good.
I'm gonna need you three to roll a D4.
D4. Got it.
I knew to get the hell out of there.
1.
One. You two.
Oh, he pointed to you.
He said
He said
three.
you 3.
Damn, I'm trying to think of better.
Fuck.
Get that phone.
2.
You both aged 10 years.
What's
Side
You've
elf.
aged 20 years.
More elves.
The-
Out it.
Oh, no. That does nothing for me.
The appearance. Hang
No,
on,
I'm
there's
not.
more. You had what did you roll?
I rolled
17.
17.
Okay.
He's still young.
I'm like 40 years old, bro.
Hang on.
I made it to 60.
Let me finish, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you guys instantly aged from the fright of seeing this thing just kind of appear, and you're also frightened for 10 rounds, which means that you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while you can still see this thing.
Oh.
You also cannot willingly move close to it. At the beginning of your turn, you can try to roll again to break the frightened aspect.
So basically,
But we're permanently aged, though?
Yep.
Permanently aged.
I mean, that only puts me at 30, so I'm
Right.
fine.
We're elves
I'm not
anyway.
proud.
We get better with age. We're basically the Asgardians of the
So
fucking
now,
fable.
on to what the ghost is actually trying to do. Mr. Alstone, I'll need you to
Plus,
make another...
Sorry.
I'll need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. I was gonna adjust my age, but I can wait.
You put on like your shit. Cut.
And I'm sorry, we're
Wisdom
we're
saving.
petrified?
Another wisdom saving
Right.
throw?
Frightened.
This is charisma.
Oh, oh, my charisma. Shit.
Now, do you have advantage against?
Oh wait, I had advantage against wisdom, and charisma magic.
Where do we see that?
So did that count for magic for the first
This
time?
was the same.
The first one was
Right,
wisdom.
but where do we see that we're at?
So I had
here
advantage
it
in
is.
that.
So you can.
I
roll-
can't be charmed in magic.
That was 11 plus 4, so that was 15. So do I avoid my 20?
Yeah, you do.
That's under your
Okay, so now I gotta do for charisma.
For
then.
charisma.
That shit.
1.
I have advantage for it though. 16.
Okay.
And it was -1. 15. So do I have to roll again?
Does he have
No, you're
advantage
good.
or disadvantage for it?
You're good.
No, but I have advantage. It means I just give 2 rolls.
Okay.
Take the best.
All right. That's
That
that's
was-
its turn. Jay, you're up.
Where can we edit their age?
I guess this would be in bio.
Is it in mine? Is it in description? I never set my age in character.
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay, good.
And I'm gonna take a swing.
Lifestyle.
Okay.
Why not? Dad needs a new pair of shoes. 15. And what are we adding to that?
Your attack bonus. So I think for you it's +7.
22.
Should be
It's a
under
plus
actions.
8.
Okay.
So 15 and 8 is
Yeah, that's a hit.
23.
So now you can roll for damage.
it's 1d12 plus 6.
And your axe is bludgeoning.
I believe so.
Okay.
It's a 7, but we gotta put 6 on top of that, so 12.
Okay. So you actually
13.
Years, I mean. How old are you?
Probably like 20 something.
All right.
Definitely.
So you end up taking
Opposite
taking out your
of-
actions and swinging at the creature, the apparition in front of you. Although you hit it, it doesn't seem like there was much resistance when you hit it. It still passed through,
Just going through.
and it doesn't look like it actually did much damage at all. All right, so Snow is up.
Serenaded with sweet songs, Snow.
Come on.
Is Snow a bard or are you a cleric?
He's a bard. He's a bird.
I don't know, that was his burp that just came out.
He's a bard. He doesn't use any of his abilities to help bolster our attacks.
I think this is the first time he's
No,
told
you
you
do
guys
it.
that he was paying attention.
I mean, that's fine too, but.
Tomato, tomato.
The light orbs, the dancing lights that when I was around it, does it seem to affect the whatever it is in any way, shape, or form?
still
No, it's just kind of making sure that it's providing enough illumination for everyone to pretty easily see what's going on.
I mean,
Okay, but it's not like harm by the light or
most
like,
of us have dark
annoyed
vision
by
of
light?
some kind.
Okay, heroism. So, Snow's gonna reach out and touch Zordal and cast heroism. Willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery until the spell ends, which is 10 rounds. The creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Right, he has no spells.
No, he gains temporary hit points equal to the Snow's spellcasting ability modifier. So that means that you can give yourself 3 temporary hit points, and you are immune to being frightened.
That's all for you. Damn, Snow couldn't touch me, man.
All right,
Another man
No, we
does that
dazed and we're frightened
and
right
we're
now.
back to the top.
Oh, back to me. Alright,
Get your revenge.
He's gonna die again.
Wait,
I guess.
so
Wait.
so
I guess he
his
did
axe
no
went through
damage
did
to it.
absolutely.
He really didn't do anything.
I landed my hit and it did nothing.
That does not bode well for me. I am all about the physical hit.
Right. You
Uh,
have no passive. You don't know taijutsu.
Should we just run for it?
Or you're only taijutsu. You don't know any ninjutsu at all.
Or any genjutsu?
Right, you're any genjutsu. That's what it is. That's the one I was looking for. You have no genjutsu at all. It's all taijutsu for you.
Okay.
Thanks, Lee. Broccoli.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. My drunken technique only works if I use fury blows.
Did you say his drunken technique?
Yes.
Because I am a drunken.
He's drunk. He's
Oh,
still drunk on that.
for like disengaging?
For disengaging, because if I try to move away now, I am in threat of being attacked.
Yeah, if you move away now, you'd have to use your action to disengage.
So I would have to attack to use my drunken technique.
Yeah,
So I might as well attack.
I mean, it's up to you.
Shit. Okay. So, like, attack, and then I'm gonna use the Fury of Blows as well. So let me, was it roll for initiative or whatever?
Can't we just leave
You would
this
roll
area?
for the attack.
I was thinking just kind of run.
Right, can't we just leave this whole area?
12
If you do no damage to this thing, I'm leaving.
Okay, it's a hit.
is a
You
hit,
wanna go
It's
upstairs?
a
Okay.
hit. Yeah.
and then so now
You roll for damage for
Should
the
have
attack.
yeah. So
We're going downstairs
then
first?
Was that your quarterstaff attack?
yeah, I'm gonna use my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And then, let's see, I just have to refresh my memory on the quarterstaff. There it is. Is 1d6 plus 4.
Is this the tablet that you bought instead of the computer?
So I got a 3 plus 4 is 7.
Okay.
I'm going to use my unarmed strike.
Okay.
That
So
just
you
comes-
roll the attack for that too. Nope.
Oh, yep. It's a 6.
That's a miss.
Fuck. But I got my flurry of blows.
So that's a key point.
I gotta roll for that shit too.
Yep.
I got a 14!
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay.
Every time it says starting, it's just
And that's another D4 plus 4. 4. So that's 8. And then I can use my drunken technique to move back, like
Disengage, yeah.
disengage, and I can go back 10 spaces.
where you going? Which is
Well, 10 feet. So I am gonna actually go back behind the dragonborn right now.
All right. So you quickly land a few hits on the creature, and it just like as you saw with the axe, it seems like they have just a little bit of resistance, slip through the rest of the body. Doesn't look like it did a lot of damage.
Yeah, we should probably leave. Are we going upstairs or downstairs?
Oh shit, I could have just used this.
If we go upstairs, we gotta go past the statue. Nobody knows what's gonna happen.
If we go downstairs, we have to go past the other statue. And we also don't know
Let's
what's
head,
gonna happen.
let's head past the dragon. Let's get out the way.
Let's just get it out the way.
Look, the worst I got, but we're gonna find an enemy we can't hit.
I had a step of wind. I could have just dodged them in general. I didn't have to roll so much.
Yeah, but you died, so moving on. I'm okay. You're not completely done.
Okay.
So it's my turn.
Next up we have
The dark elf.
Yep.
Malbone.
So I can move 30 feet. Okay. So it was right here before when I shot at it,
Yep.
Yeah, it's no
and I
move.
missed. Would you say my arrow went this way or this way?
It would have maybe gone to the left.
To the left. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's near me actually. If you want me to grab
So
it,
I'm gonna do.
if you want me
I
to
can
grab
move diagonal spaces, right?
If you want me to grab your arrow, I will.
5, 10, 15. Grab the arrow.
No, it's over here.
All right. So
He said to the left.
yeah, his left.
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, we're frightened. We can't move closer to this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, poop. So
I'm not
Again, if you want me to grab your arrow, I will. I'll just throw it in my.
That would technically be moving towards it also.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
Oh my god. Alright, look, bro, you're losing your arrow.
Alright, whatever.
Did you use your dragon breath yet?
No, please don't use it in here.
15,
Thanks for the
20,
dragon.
25. Go on wherever these stairs take me.
Okay. Those are going upstairs.
I thought those were going downstairs.
Well, I'm going up.
So you're just on the stairs.
You're on the stairs.
Oh, I'm just at the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm going up. Alright.
Not an elevator.
Alright, my turn.
Okay.
There's well, I'll explain once. Yeah.
Alright, my turn. I'm also
Yep.
Fucked up his plans.
also moving, but for the sake of
Damn, we're gonna get split up. You don't have to run the upstairs.
Wait, are these going to the same level?
No, those are going down.
So these are going down.
Those are going up.
I
Yeah,
thought these
yeah.
are going upstairs face down.
Right.
Those are
It's
going up.
And those going
Okay.
upstairs, so we were confused.
That's fine. I'm going up. You're going down.
Okay.
A split up game.
So I can
Game.
move. I'm not splitting up. Fuck that shit.
I'm just
I have 30
whispering,
feet of walking.
whispering from the stairs.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm also going to face step an additional 30 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, room.
Alrighty.
Don't do this shit. Let me knock out this face step.
So at the top of the stairs, you can see that there's like a trap door,
Is that missing?
kind of covering the entrance of
shit.
where it goes up.
I have 2 different
Just so you're aware.
teleportation abilities. I have 2 different teleportation abilities and I completely forgot.
Okay.
Okay. So the apparition, whatever it is going to go ahead and target our Dragonborn. So if you could do me a favor and make a saving throw.
Isn't he brave? Does that help?
But he's being targeted.
Hang on. He
Yeah,
has
so he
immunity
rolled-
from being frightened, yeah. But this is not being frightened.
I tried.
I'm confused.
So it's a charisma saving throw.
The face step isn't in here anymore. Didn't carry over. Yeah, because I missed these step and then face step.
16.
And
Okay.
1.
7.
Alright. You are
no,
good.
actually it's a +4, so it's 20.
So, right after the creature tries to do something to you, it's a little hard to tell. You still are able to fend off the attack. It kind of phases out. You can still kind of see an outline of where it is, but it doesn't look like it's still with you guys in the room still. And it's going to go ahead and move towards the stairs there. Just if you can move it maybe 10 and one more. Yep, there we go. All right.
It followed us.
It's going after you.
As it
Still mad
passes
at you.
by
I don't know why.
these things that are encased in ice,
Okay,
2 of them end up kind of breaking free, and immediately start making their.
You want these 2?
Yeah, those 2.
Okay.
So we're gonna have one of them go up to Snow, and the other one go up to right next to the apparition. Yep. All right.
I'm still good.
Yeah, fight the apparition, zombie boy.
Give me just a sec.
I think they're going after you.
You don't know.
They're mad at you. I don't know what you're
I don't know why. I've done nothing. What?
Just offering to share that gift.
Oh, why are you gonna grab a cup?
I'll just take
Yep.
this.
Almost ratchet thing.
All right. We're gonna have an attack against
I'll just eat
Snow.
the rest of it. Just everybody knows at the table I'm eating the rest of it.
It's okay. It's like
This is
3 crumbs in there.
I'm not breaking any rules. This is the I'm eating the rest of it.
Okay, that's a
You're
hit.
good.
I'm just picking on them.
This is weird. I'm attacking myself.
I usually don't do
That's
that
3
unless I
damage.
have a good movie to go along with it.
Hey, right? Okay. And then the other one's gonna go ahead and attack our fighter.
Oh, there it is.
Ain't that you? The fighter?
Yeah, fire.
That's a
I'm the monk.
5, so I'm sure that's a miss.
Yeah, it is. Definitely a miss.
Okay, and now we are to Jay.
Well,
Over here.
fighting's a good fight.
Oh,
Fuck that. 5, 10,
Wait, you can take a diagonal step. Why would you waste that?
whatever.
He's going to the dragon.
10, 15, 20, 25. Bye, bitches! I'm going downstairs.
And at the bottom, you can see that there's also a closed door there as well.
So you go to a dead end.
That's fine. I'm gonna go to the door.
Okay. Snow. We're gonna have him just kind of attack that one in front of him. Is a hit.
I have an ability to think you and I can collide on this. From
And
around side. Fighting the Misty Dragon.
Put him over the dragon so he sacks on it.
alright.
My thunderclap.
So Snow pulls out his sword, takes a swipe at the zombie in front of him, and does a pretty good amount of damage.
Right on. More food left.
I think our thing about
He's got plot armor. He's not going
He doesn't have plot armor.
Red's like, no, he's gonna die.
Alright.
Fun.
Okay, we're back to the top.
So here's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna. Well, we got 2 over here. I got a move radius of 35. So I'm gonna actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think you could have just gone right there and just hit that guy.
No, I'm just going after this skeleton.
I can't attack the one that's frozen. Yeah.
I mean, you could.
Bring it comes alive.
Right?
Or just
Shatter its ribs.
or
And
just
break its head.
hit
Because
it,
I got a feeling it's gonna come back.
hit it really weakly
So
and then it
this
just
is for.
Unless it's
bunch
one of those
5
situations like
that.
that with 4 where like.
And then,
some
because
of
I can
them
always
back, but
come to
not
their
all.
aid by throwing darts from the distance, and I'm gonna attack the frozen one.
Okay.
I'm playing the long game.
that was a dumb move.
It's a dumb move. It was a low number.
So you go to jump up and hit the statue
It was clearly a statue.
with your quarterstaff. Unfortunately, your footing wasn't set properly, and you end up slipping and falling, and you're now laying on the ground.
But
Have fun. I can't get up.
That's gonna end your turn.
okay. So it's me now.
Yep.
So the trapdoor that I saw, is
It's
it locked?
It's
Take
you're
it off.
you're not at it right now, so it's hard to tell.
You see it.
I would say 5 more spaces if you want to move like another 5 spaces and count that as part of your movement. You would be at the little trapdoor.
Yeah, because I can't go near that thing, so I can only go up. So
Okay.
to the trapdoor.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
try it and it doesn't seem to open.
As the ghost is still
Easily.
following you.
It seems to open easily, so it's stiff.
Doesn't seem to open easily. Like you can't just open it. It's not budging.
You gotta watch it.
It's locked.
You can't tell if there's a lock on the other side. It's just not opening.
You should try and unlock it.
There's no locks.
Oh yeah, you guys should be still making your saving throws
Why?
for that frightened thing.
Oh, how do I what is that?
Hang on.
Wait, did I have to do that again?
No, it's just us. We got older. Oh no, you
No,
did
you
get
did
older
too.
too.
Did I?
No, he had advantage in his second roll. He got out of it.
Oh, yeah, so it's
So it
just
didn't
us.
affect me.
Wait, so we only aged once, and so we're just saving
only
ourselves
aged
from
once.
fighting. Oh, okay, I was about to say like 10 years per turn then.
And with that aging, do they get new abilities because they aged up?
That's a good question. switched?
No. They just get gray hairs and bills.
Because they're not learning new skills.
Yeah, we're-
Elf, technically still an infinite elf.
We're not getting gray hair.
Yeah, so
What I'm
technically
saying
you're
is,
supposed to have those
with
rolls at the
more
end of
age,
your turn.
more wisdom.
So you guys can roll
Yeah, but
now
wisdom comes from experience. They're just
for the
getting
end of
older.
your last
Yeah,
turn.
whatever.
It's like waking up from a coma.
Huh?
What kind of check is it?
Wisdom.
It's a
It's like waking up from a coma and you're like,
Charisma?
Yeah.
you were 5 when you went in. You didn't wake up at 5.
I'm at
and it's
12.
like 20 years from then.
I mean, what?
Plus 2 you said?
Yeah. That's with my charisma.
Oh, so yeah, you know.
Those are being
Mine
awful that they
is,
get better.
charisma is -3, so I'm at 13.
Oh shit.
No, I'm at 12. I'm also at 12.
Oh yeah, so yeah, no.
Damn it.
Alright, so I'm at this damn door.
Why can't it be like
Are
a
there any like
constitution thing?
keyholes or anything?
Why is it a
Door?
charisma throw? Why is it like a constitution?
That's what the ability is.
I swear to God.
Weird. So,
We're seducing the
is
ghost.
there any like keyholes or anything in this trap doors, or is it just
It's-
like a really heavy door that it can't move?
It's made of wood. It doesn't seem like it's heavy. Just it seems like almost unnaturally, like you're trying to move it. It should open. It just
It's
is
probably got spell on
completely
it.
frozen.
Can
and
you-
not moving.
If I was say if I
What
take my
numbers?
if I take my sword and I just try and chop at this and see if I can break a piece off.
Yeah, you can try.
Can
you
you
can make
pull
an attack roll.
Can you
What
pull
would
it
that be?
forward? It's an attack roll.
D20.
How much
Let me
more
up
back
my
I have to
strength.
keep the things in the room in order to do anything?
I'm gonna get it out of the way.
So I'm trying to just
No, it's just like whatever your normal attack
Well,
is with
they
the
got
sword.
one for the
So
one
that
block.
you can move swords.
I'm finding barbecue chips.
Hmm?
No, those are cheese.
so I have two
No, I'm
short
finding
swords
barbecue.
and I'm not
Have Maybach.
No,
Yeah,
there's
so that would be your short sword. So it'd be
They
D20
pour
plus
the
like-
one in the bottom was the baked potato. Those
Oh,
baked
that's what I'm
potato.
running into.
7.
That's
What about unarmed strike?
You can try that, but let me. So you go to swing at it, and you can tell it's actually it kind of rebuffs and bounces away before the sword actually touches the door.
Did you guys killed something down there? Cause I can't get near this damn thing.
Oh, this thing's gonna have you in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Except for yourself.
You don't have a teleporting ability. I don't know what you're gonna
You're
do.
literally stuck between a rock and a hard
If
place.
it comes in that stairwell, I'm fucked. Me in the corner. So I guess
Is that your turn?
Yes.
yeah. Oh, but now I get to roll for the save. 'cause
Yes,
now
yes,
it's in my
yes.
okay. Does it still go off of a
If you can
charisma?
get out of this frightened ability, then
Yeah.
Okay. 17 plus 2, 19.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah!
Alright.
So I'm not scared of it no more. So if it comes at me, I can be like, come on, bro.
And then they're like,
And what's that? Sure.
I'm still trapped
Oh
in the
wait.
corner.
Oh wait, I haven't actually done anything yet. Okay, so definitely afraid of this ghost.
So you gotta run, homeboy.
Not afraid of this fucking skeleton standing next to me though.
But you can't be, with the fear, you can't be near, right? Or he just can't go towards
He
it.
can't move. He can't willingly move towards.
Okay.
Right, I'm already standing next to it. This fucking skeleton's going down. So I'm doing an attack throw. At
On
this
the
fucking-
one in front of Snow.
At this one. Yeah.
Oh, the other one. Okay.
Wait, are there two of them?
yeah.
Oh well, shit. Well, no. I'm just
There's, you're sandwiched between
Can I
them
do
right
like a cleave with my giant ass fucking sword? Because it is a long sword.
No.
Damn it.
now. Can't have two
Good try though.
I don't have an AoE attack for that. Actually.
Does that let me disengage?
Shut up.
Thunderclapping cheeks.
Right.
I pull female to sleep.
I'm not gonna use my
That's
sister
true.
right now.
Attack rushes.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna attack. Snow did good damage to the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the one in front of him. Yeah, he did a pretty good amount of damage.
Alright, excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna do damage to the one that's in front of Snow. That's an attack roll. This one. 17.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Perfect. And then I have to roll again to determine. Wait, no, it's a D.
8 probably for your sword.
My sword, it's a D8 plus 2. So. That's my 12. That's my 10. That's my 8.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Yeah, that's my 8.
What?
Plus 2. 3.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Alrighty.
They didn't get to crit though because they were 17.
No. Don't crit on 17.
He said,
Let's
nice
try
try. Doesn't.
Alright. So.
I mean, you get to roll my biscuit.
Oh wait, my turn's not over because I
Oh,
haven't
yeah, yeah.
done anything.
You still have movement if
Alright,
you want to.
I do still have movement. So Misty Step, is it just an immediate teleportation?
Misty Step is once per short rest, right?
Yes it is.
So you've already used it.
No, I used Face Step. Are they the same thing?
Yeah.
Am I getting confused?
Yeah.
Oh. My fault. Okay, alright, then go in here so I can turn this on.
So now I can let the cat out of the bag. There's ways to make like this stuff for like caverns, for castles, like taverns and all kinds of shit. I'm making it all.
Nice.
Like now that the
like I'm
the
building a
surprise has
world.
been ruined.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I can still move, and he's not necessarily attacking me. He's going after Jay, isn't he? Or,
Yeah, I can't say what
Malvo?
the intentions of this thing is.
Alright.
He's not after me. I'm way the
Well,
fuck
actually, I'm standing next, not you, Malvon. I'm still standing next to this other thing. You know, fuck it, I'm moving. The likelihood of something hitting me is very minimal.
That's two things to get a chance attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the ghost does have that chance to hit me.
Well,
And
can you
you
use your
just-
teleportation out of it or
No,
something?
I already
It's
used it.
three. They're all connected to him.
Oh,
You have three. There's three things that have the chance to hit you.
3, 4.
They still had a chance to hit you before you started moving.
Yeah, but no, he's doing the rolls. I've moved fast.
All three are attacking.
That's a miss for sure. That's also a miss. Ooh. 16, that's a miss also.
Y'all.
What's your armor?
19.
Damn, lucky bastard. I already got hit like probably all of those. Man.
Right, but I need to roll to get out of this frightening shit.
Oh yeah.
17.
17.
You're not scared
Oh, yeah.
anymore either.
Yeah, you're good.
Good. Not scared anymore. And I've moved on.
So it's back to
It's Dragonborn now. Dragonborn.
Nope.
where's his turn?
No, it's the ghost.
Yep.
Oh, I need to fucking put this.
One pin John in the corner.
Where are you in the corner? Where are you pinned?
More so.
Maybe
Just going up the stairs. Trying to bandage.
I'm just imagining the Momo face. Just
I just.
You try to leave the group. This is what happens.
You ever write down something and it doesn't look like your handwriting and you're just like, let's see.
Do me a favor, have it move directly over to next to Osiris Trajan.
Trayshan.
Yep, Trajan. Alright. DC 13 Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Yep.
You know I'm gonna die, right?
No, not necessarily.
I'm gonna get frightened again. For some reason, this thing likes me. Is it a DC 13? What?
Yeah, just it's a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
You're looking for a 13.
Got a 16. 18?
Okay.
That looks like a 16. It's minus 3, so I still would have made
15.
it.
You
Okay.
are good.
Yeah, the fuck out of my face, ghost.
Alright. Zordhall.
One towards the door.
Huh?
He's going
Towards
downstairs
the
towards the
door.
door.
Oh, yes, okay.
There's coming.
So at the bottom, there's a door that
Oh, I
is
see
made of
where you
wood.
had this intention.
very similar to the trapdoor that
Melbourne.
Malbone encountered on the other side.
It's magic, bro.
What do you want to do?
It's magic in your home.
What are you doing?
Don't fucking find out.
He said,
Nobody cares.
I wouldn't waste any attacks on it.
There's the
I'm
other
just gonna hang out.
Burn out your dragon breath. See how that works.
That's it. You're not doing anything.
Still, I
He's like, I'm saying.
Okay.
don't believe wizards can whistle.
All right. Snow's up. He's gonna take another swing at the one in front of him.
Oh, I'm gonna move closer to the middle of the stairs. I'm not close to the door, and I'm not close to the top.
So you're going back down
Okay.
a little bit.
I'm just in the middle of their staircase.
Okay.
So he's like, I moved too far.
I'm not close to anything. I'm right.
How would you guys feel if I threw in a wild card and just threw one of my axes at the dragon?
Okay, that's a hit.
I mean,
Do it.
that could end up like how I did. You fall on your base.
I mean, white dragons are normally good, right?
White dragons are no.
History buff,
yes.
And I'm also historical wise. It's white dragons, green dragons.
Green dragons are evil.
No,
The metallic
Alright.
dragons are the
well, no. In regards to difficulty, it's white dragons, green dragons.
I'm talking about,
Good or bad?
yeah.
I'm assuming everything in this place is bad.
All right, so
But it's usually the darker colored dragons.
Yeah.
That's more of like
Black dragons.
if
red
you can do me a
dragons,
favor and move
yellow
that zombie in
dragons.
the back up to the other side of Snow here.
Oh, snow going down.
Oh, they cornering his ass.
This is not me.
Somebody better go help.
We gonna go get our sleepy girl.
I don't mean kill that bitch.
Just like scoot her out the door. Just let her freeze outside.
It's even white.
Kill the women.
Whoa.
Someone just died.
Snow
He was
just
like, whoa, I was not expecting that much damage.
another one bites the dust.
Like, ooh, Snow just lost an arm.
So he's taken a couple of hits from these things, and he's not looking good right now.
No fun attack.
Boy blue.
Back up to the top of the list,
Done.
Alstone.
Oh,
Oh, he's pinned.
yeah. What
So
are you
go
gonna
help him
do?
though,
Yeah,
guy.
go help him.
You still lay on the floor. You gotta get up, bud.
It says the dragonborn hide on the stairs.
All you don't be a bitch.
Alright, I'm gonna run
I like
over.
to point out, you guys make fun of me when I go head first into attack shit.
Yeah.
Now that I'm actually playing this more, just chilling, you
Yes,
want to talk
But
shit.
that's where you're
First off,
covering your own ass.
First off, it was a copycat move. I did it first.
I'm gonna move over
You
to
went up, I
two
went down.
spaces, so I can help out Snow.
You went high, I went low.
I'm gonna go after the
We both
when
messed
they
up.
attack first. So I'm gonna roll for attack,
Right.
and
Yeah, you
it's
got it.
11.
That's a hit.
Okay.
You're
And I
actually
gotta do.
helping?
Yeah, I'm gonna help Snow, and I got a D6.
Let them kill us know.
3 plus 4. Yep.
Let them kill
Well,
us
it's a
know.
D6 plus
You never know what
4,
that
so
happens.
that's and then
7.
God.
I got my unarmed strike. Oh wait, I gotta roll for that too.
Correct.
It's a 12,
That's a hit.
and I rolled a 3 plus 4.
Okay. So that's 14 damage.
All right.
So you slide up behind the zombie, and as you hit it with your
You slide
quarterstaff
from
and then
the
go
roof
to
to-
strike it with your hand, it's still actually quite frozen. So your hand strike actually kind of splinters it into frozen shards, and it just kind of drops in pieces to the ground.
So it's 1,000.
It's dead.
So you killed one. It's that one.
I got
Oh,
Can you just take it off the board?
one thing I
We
will
want to
say
make sure it's
is
his body.
me
Alright.
and John are looking into this.
All right, Dark Elf, your turn. I'll
Where
It's your turn.
we're
My
all
turn?
gonna
Okay.
be GoPros.
So apparently the ghost is not that interested in you, so you can come down.
It's not. Okay.
There's
So
some
I'm
other
just
stuff
gonna-
I'll talk about later. But I
How
don't
many?
think
Is
so.
that gonna take all my action to come out of this?
No,
stairs?
because
No, it's just your movement.
Is,
So
I told you about
I'm
that.
not
So we'll say it's 3 to get off the stairs.
Well, my wife surprised me
Okay.
by taking me there.
3, so it's
He came along with his wife.
5,
Place is
10,
fucking
15. So I still get
The
15
place
more.
is fucking dope.
When they do.
2.
There is like an hour long.
Can I do that? Just like technically, like here to here be another one.
No, because
Call of
technically
Duty.
those stairs are kind of going up and then
Pseudo.
they're enclosed.
Okay,
on
so
the
I have to
sides.
come this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could dig it.
The archery, not so good.
15, and I'm
And,
gonna shoot at this one. With
But
the
Okay.
alone for the laser tag, you're there for an hour.
Nice.
I know they were nice.
You're there for an hour playing 3 games.
Nice.
2 plus 7, so that's 9.
So basically, it's like,
That's a
like
hit.
what we were talking about.
So you can roll for
Snare,
damage.
Just do it with lasers.
Alright, 1d6
Okay.
plus 3. 1, so it's at 4.
Alright.
Damage.
Yeah, I looked up.
Is that the one that's been taking
Yeah,
damage?
No, the
No.
one was taking damage.
Just dead. This is a brand new, fresh one.
Alright.
Fresh hit, so you got no head.
Trayshan.
So again, just still on the table.
It's not even about the
White dragons are terrible. So
Their armor class is 20.
So
Are we
let's
looking- are we
leave the
looking at
dragon
monster
alone.
stats?
Never mind.
Yeah, let's not do that, please.
he's on a homebrew. You can't really use monster stats.
Well, not even that. Like, does your character know how hard it is to hit a dragon? Has your character ever fought a dragon?
Oh, nope. That's right. Snow. is not a
So
dragon.
let's make sure we're thinking about how our characters are perceiving the
Right.
world.
Stop trying to be the nerd.
Yeah, you were helping.
Yeah.
I already knew they were
He
bad.
said you get all
That
those
was-
discussions this time.
No, I already
Hey,
knew they're bad. I was
so-
talking about that before. I was like, it's
so
white
for
dragons,
us
green
to
dragons.
know
That
this-
was known information.
For us to know that they're bad, throw the axe at it.
Do the road.
Do the ride.
I'll throw an axe at this dragon.
Do it.
So,
Okay.
Red's like shit.
It might be our friend.
Yeah, but hold
Yet we still have not taken this one out.
Yeah, but
we're about to introduce.
Because we
it.
can't do damage that one.
we
There's
can't do
literally
this.
there's
again.
literally a frozen zombie there. that's
Prepare the
still
note
also-
for sacrifice.
Again,
Bring
axe-
out the ceremonial dagger.
You know what? If there's any
Also-
sacrifice to be
also-
had, it's you with this thing.
Also, by the
It doesn't want
way,
me anymore.
we don't know if the
Well, this is
protective
nice.
barrier that's in existence against the trap door, as well as this other door, is because of this dragon. So if we kill the dragon,
Again,
Take the
fuck
test.
the dragon. I'm in a safe space,
you're
and
not.
plus I can speak to the dragon.
Yeah, he speaks Draconic. Alright, bet.
That's
We're
a
doing
bit
this.
just-
What if it only
It's
speaks
a
to
3.
three?
I
Okay.
missed.
You missed
You
it,
missed.
right?
I missed. Yeah, I might bring it back. Alright, so I'm just gonna make my way.
Run away.
I have to go fucking get my axe back. 1, 2. Don't like that Brent just picked up some dice or something, and I'm just like,
Because you're moving away from something that was going to attack you.
where's Matt? Did you have to say, like, did it go past it? Did it go here?
I would say that it hit it because it's so large. It hit it and just bounced off ineffectually.
So I'm in a position.
Yeah, yeah, you can pick.
Alright, perfect. So I picked up my axe. So that's 3, 4, 5, and I'm just gonna shimmy around the dragonborn.
Why are you clouding up my space over
You
here?
speak Draconian.
He didn't wake up. 1, 2. I still have a collab ability that I want to use with you, so I'm trying to stay close to you as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Because that shit's gonna be super cool.
Unless
Well,
we
now that you're
both
next to him, you
roll.
can tell him about it.
So I have this thunderclap ability, right?
Mhm.
And so what it does in a 100 feet radius is everyone has to fuck off. You know, hold on, let me just hold up.
So when you came down off the stairs, it turned around and looked directly at you again.
Son of a bitch.
Stay in the spot that you was in.
And in Celestial says, "Leave me be."
You leave me be.
That's what your response was. You could have said okay. You could have said no problem, bro. But you responded in the most sarcastic tone ever. Leave me alone, man.
Because I don't know why he's so mad at me. He just keeps looking at me.
You do lightning damage. What do you mean?
Yes, you're creating a burst of thunderous sound. You meet that does nothing for my breath.
So if you do lightning and I'm doing thunder damage, then we just create a chaos of storms.
Also, I get hit by
It
that.
also
Are
says
you immune
in
to
Celestial.
Uh-huh.
What are you immune to?
Oh damn,
What
I
are your
had it.
immunities?
Getting sidetracked. It's gonna say.
Where did I find that?
No, it's gonna be in feats, I believe. Feats and traits.
Shush, because it's going to talk if it's loaded.
Your kind is a plague.
Oh damn,
It's
he
not
don't like
loud.
elves.
That's
He does not like you.
He does not like elves. That's why he left me alone.
And I think it'll move towards you and try to hit you.
Well, it's got to go past the gnome first, right?
Yeah.
It's just gonna fucking
Right
phase
there.
straight through the gnome.
Son of a bitch.
Just phasing straight through the gnome.
16.
Fuck! 14!
Oh man, you need to really get that up. Like, you need to like, you need to fix your shit.
Remember what I said?
Draconian ancestry.
Get you big.
That doesn't make sense. Let me see.
Damage resistant.
18 damage.
Okay, I'm still alive though. So we do.
Damage resistance. You have your resistance to lightning damage.
The breath. Not lightning.
I'm at 7 health, guys.
And that
No,
is
you're
that is its
resistant to
turn.
lightning damage.
Jay, you're up.
Wait, hold on. I get an
Resistant to the
opportunity
damage I
strike.
associate with
How
your
so?
iconic ancestry. So you're resistant to lightning. Not
No,
lightning.
that would happen if it was moving away from you.
Can I go up to the dragon?
Attack.
Dragon's
attack,
frozen.
slow,
It's
dash,
like you're
disengage,
I mean,
dodge, grapple.
yes, it is my turn.
I can dodge in
No,
combat.
he's trying to survive.
That would be an action. So
That's
instead of
his
attacking,
problem.
you can take the dodge action.
I'm gonna go up to the dragon.
Okay.
It's frozen, but doesn't mean it's not alive.
This is true. The zombies are
No,
definitely
actions in combat. I get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, tap. If you tap on opportunity attack, it explains when and why you can do that. Yeah, you can use your
Okay.
movement to walk up to it.
I'm gonna speak to the dragon.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
Wakey,
Are you
wakey.
awake?
Hands off.
Are you here to harm me? I don't care about that. Are you here to harm me?
You asking
It
a
was
question
there
like a
first.
Ouija board style?
There's no response. It doesn't seem like it's
Maybe it's like a spiral thing. Lick it.
even
Touch
noticed anything.
Just like
Just looks like a.
I'm gonna touch it.
You need to
I
assert
double
you
dog
need, you need
It's
to assert your
extremely cold.
dominance.
Is it extremely cold?
Extremely cold.
Assert your dominance
Up
over
in
the
his
dragon.
Much colder than you would think for the ice that's surrounding it.
We
So
say
it's
that's
frozen
like a
solid. So it's frozen, kind of preserved.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just let it go.
Let it go.
I want to just go. Wake it up.
You want to
should
use
have
a
shocked
shotgun
it a
breath?
little bit.
I don't want to use the breath. I just want to shock it a little bit.
So would that be like
How would you
steady?
shock it?
Like,
I'm gonna rub
Get
my
some
butt
socks.
cheeks together.
You're gonna rub your butt cheeks.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, I got a little claw.
I mean, you did fart some lightning the other day,
This is very true.
so
But if I fart on it and it actually works,
And
it's
if it
gonna
rolls a
wake
1,
up.
he's gonna shit on it
Yes.
instead.
how did you know he's gonna be pissed? I mean, shit, it just woke up tonight.
I mean, if somebody farts on you to wake you up, aren't you gonna be pissed?
If I'm in a comatose state, I may not even know. So what you doing?
Ah,
So you're rubbing your butt cheeks on it?
no.
Right, y'all
Okay.
did shit on the statue the other day, so
That was like so last week.
Come over here. I'm done.
Snow is up, and
Snow. My boy Blue. You're my boy Blue.
Snow's been the only one kicking ass over here.
Snow's been dying. He's almost dead.
You're almost dead too.
Sorry, he was almost dead first.
he is going to catch
I literally
cast
just killed the
healing
zombie.
I
word.
didn't see it, so I
no
don't
one
care.
cares about it.
This is why I'm moving to another day.
Yeah, you're in range. Ba, 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 ba.
You know you can't get rid of us.
Sadly.
Roll 2d4 plus 3, and you regain that much health.
4.
4.
Oh, plus 3. So 8, 9, 10, 11. Woo! Man, 8.
Oh, how you go?
He goes up to
25.
110. Wow.
And he's going to go ahead and run to the other side of the pillar. And zombie does a swipe, and that's going to be a miss. Damn, I rolled
Probably gonna
shit.
attack with
I need to roll another die. That's what I need to do. Okay, that is his turn,
No, it's your turn.
and then
I'll stomp.
nope, it's not.
Okay.
That's the zombies.
It's not. I have track of whose turn is next.
Right. Snow just went. So.
So it's the next in line, which is the zombies.
Oh, okay. You have the zombies down here. Okay.
Never argue with a DM.
Yeah,
I'm trying to understand this
It's
situation.
like
Got
my
this.
list is impeccable.
Zombie's gonna go ahead and take a hit at Luca.
Oh no, he's
Told you.
She's sleeping, you fiend.
9.
That's a
Do we
dark
know
guy.
what her?
We can pull it up.
Yeah, the sheet.
Yeah, I got it. Hang on.
Oh, man.
I got it.
Just take it, you die.
So just just want you to know you were narcoleptic and you died. You didn't wake back up.
You left work before all of us. This is why you should have took a nap.
No, I left before you did.
Shh, don't run this one.
Luca's Luca's armor class is 11.
Okay, that's a miss.
I'm gonna look at hit.
All right.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Now we are to the top, and it is Alstone.
Alright, I am going to come to Lucas aid. And
You gonna fight that thing?
I am, sir.
Of course, you gotta hit something from the back.
Where were you?
I was
Right here.
right here. I just moved over.
Oh.
Attacking that man from the back.
Is your armor class 18?
It is.
Oh.
Damn it! Was ready to kill
Oh,
you.
he
That's
meant
a
right.
hit.
Mm-hmm. Is it hit?
Yeah, it's a hit.
He's so surprised.
He matches
Wait,
your armor class.
he was going after him. How does it change for me?
The ghost that you walked past.
15.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, you right, buddy?
Well, I'm still alive. It
How
just
much- how
reduced me
much-
to
how much you
12. I've been down there before. I'm going down to 12.
There's a much easier way to do that, but okay.
Yeah, you just typed in the box, but
Yeah.
whatever.
So it was took a
Apply
damage of
changes.
15, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then apply changes, and you're good.
Okay. I'm still attacking.
Are
Wow.
you?
Hey,
You were attacking with your quarterstaff, I'm guessing?
Not to do. No.
Huh?
You were attacking with your quarterstaff, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Alright, so trying to be very fancy, you spin it around in your hands and go to hit it. Unfortunately, you didn't keep a good grip on it, and it slides out of your hand 30 feet this way.
Oh shit! You've now lost your staff and you've slipped in ice.
That is technically okay. I'm a monk. Like,
Could have been
It's-
worse. You
yes.
could have went to strike, missed hit the pillar.
because I can still hit barehanded. But the fact is,
Do an additional 4 damage.
so do I still get to do by like unarmed attack?
Yeah, you can do that. One.
One of them.
Oh shit.
4.
No.
Plus what?
Oh no, I rolled a 4.
I know.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what? Your strength.
What's your unarmed strike like? What's your plus to hit?
Strength?
Well, no, my hit is +6.
Okay,
For
so
unarmed
that's
DC?
that's 10.
What's a 10?
So
Oh, okay,
That's
so-
a hit.
Oh yay! I am still good then. Okay, let's see. So that's right. My unarmed is D4 plus 4. 2 plus 4.
6.
Alright. So it's a pretty solid strike. Looks like it's not going to be able to take too many more of those.
You didn't use any of those, you just used the
My turn?
Okay.
Yes, you're up.
Because I could just use a regular unarmed strike.
Now you're mine. I was just trying to understand.
So I'm gonna disengage,
Okay.
and I'm taking my happy ass right back up these steps to the door.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm good at
That's it.
I have expeditious
that.
retreat.
Wait. Yes.
I'm just gonna
That's
let
it?
you-
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Oh, sorry, shit.
Just like I'm hiding in this fucking hole.
You're just hiding in the hallway.
Every time I come out, I'm just like,
Alright,
I'm black, Cyrus.
so I'm going to.
My character's black. I don't know what to do. This thing says your kind is not welcome. I'm the only black one here.
It's because you're a dark. It's because you're a drow. That was 3. Right. I was here. I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 4, 5, 6. Right? Is that 30 feet?
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Facing. I can't get around that corner. It's not wanted. I can't curve the bullet.
Oh, for what, the zombie?
Yeah.
What is it?
Gonna try and chuck my axe at it.
What's your range on the axe?
The range on the axe is
Like 20 feet, right?
it.
There's a short and
The
a long
hand
range.
axe. The hand axe is 20 feet.
What's the long range?
They're both 20 feet.
No, there's like it's a 20 and then a slash for another.
60.
So you could, technically you have line of sight. You could make the attack, but it would be at the 60, which means that you do it with disadvantage.
So that means that I have to roll twice.
Roll twice and keep the lowest number.
Alright. Let's see it like that. 6. We're struggling right now in this place. This place is like got a haze of just bad effects.
So
it's
cold.
a bad luck place.
5.
Damn it. And then what is it? It's plus the hit dice plus 4.
So 9.
So 9.
That's a hit.
Bet. Alright, cool. And then now I have to roll d6 plus 2. Where's my d6? This one? Yep, plus 2. So 3 plus 2, so it's another 9.
Okay, that's a pretty solid hit.
Is it not a d6?
This is not a D6. A D6
That's
is
a
a normal
D8.
cube.
Oh my god, my fault.
What did you roll?
I rolled them.
You rolled a 3 on the D8.
Well, we can keep the 3.
If you roll like a 7, then they roll.
So it's still.
Wait, you get plus 6?
It's a d6 plus 2.
Oh, okay,
And
so
so
that's
I got-
5 damage.
Right. Wait, how did I get to 9? If I got to 9,
Yeah.
then that means that I had a. And I did, I rolled a 7. So let me just roll it right.
If it's lower, you're keeping it.
It's a
4.
4. Yeah,
So
it's 4.
6.
Yeah, it's 4 plus 2, so it's still 6.
Okay,
it's
so
still
it's
lower.
6 damage.
Shit. I'd rather roll the right dice and have the right numbers than try and like modify that shit because I'm a little bit retarded right now.
No worries.
It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm gonna have to head out soon.
Okay, alright. So it actually it's still a pretty solid hit. The axe kind of sinks into it a little bit. You can hear ice crackle as it kind of buries itself into its shoulder, and the zombie kind of bounces off the wall. Okay, so we're gonna have our apparition move over to Snow.
It's not like you guys for some reason.
He doesn't like the house. Point blank.
He is the nearest one. Oh no, he's not. No.
The first one would have been
He
him.
doesn't like
Yeah,
that.
let's go to the
He doesn't
middle.
like
Sorry.
the drought.
Fuck!
He only talks. He only talks to the drought.
This might be the moment.
DC 13. Let me. It's going to be a charisma saving throw. So you're looking for a 13.
Oh, for this time!
18.
Okay.
-1.
You're good.
so
Yeah.
All right.
Good job. You didn't get frightened and age into their tenure.
Like the youngest. I'm
Jay,
like
you're right.
3 years old or something like that.
I'm the youngest. I'm not.
The youngest.
And as far as gnomes go, I am super young.
Yeah, as far as elves go, I'm also super young. We look to into our
So do gnomes.
right. So we're both equally young.
The oldest is like 500.
I don't know what the oldest is for elves. I think it's like
We took a shot.
Oh, he's doing some damage. Damage!
You going after a zombie?
Lightning breath it.
Lightning breath up this whole fucking place.
If I hit him with the lightning breath, you're gonna get hit too.
I'm upstairs.
Lightning breath this whole fucking place right now. I'm behind.
Lucas being attacked, by the way.
Luca is asleep.
I don't care less.
Being molested.
Light up this whole fucking room right now.
I'll do a lightning breath.
Yes.
Roll it.
Bro, do it.
Actually, I think I need to do
Send
something.
me y'all
But
asses down.
give me a second. I gotta rush.
You're not gonna say when this comes up. Shh. Attention.
Right, I'm behind a pillar, he's behind a pillar, and the only person that can potentially take 18 is
That's at 18 plus 8.
yeah, so we're keeping
Yeah.
He's gonna tell you we roll.
No, he isn't, because he has the
We got
support of 3
videotape
people.
that I did nothing to it.
Right. Support of 3 people.
And
trust this.
video.
What if this still does nothing? And the thing just goes, am I a joke to you?
Just cocks its head at you and just be like, and
Well,
then
I'm
like
doing
this
lightning breath.
lightning breath this whole fucking room right now. Wake up that
See, the
dragon.
problem is I'm right next to it. Then
No one gives a shit. Wake
Actually,
up
you're
this
gonna
dragon.
get caught in his blast.
He rolled an 18 plus 8.
Well, I think for lightning
No.
breath, I have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
do I have to because I'm right next to
Yeah,
it? Then?
he's in the line of fire.
Yeah, you.
Shit.
You probably should.
You and your friendly fire.
Oh, it's a plus 12.
Oh shit.
Oh god damn.
This is a dexterity of 12.
He's at 34.
Hang on.
So what do I need to say? 12?
If I'm reading this right. Breath is plus what? Yeah. 12 dexterity. Yep.
34 damage, so straight.
Jam.
Or no, I think you have to roll above a 12. Because
No, that's a dexterity. That's not a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get above 12 in order for it to work, right?
No,
No.
we're talking about for us to be safe.
Yeah,
oh,
so
they have to. Oh.
okay.
Or y'all have to be safe. I'm behind a pillar.
I'm upstairs.
17.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So the monsters.
17.
Okay,
Well,
y'all
we
are
still
safe.
take half damage though.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
You're
So
gonna
that's
die.
2d6.
That's 2d6, and we take half of it.
You're gonna die.
5, 6. So you take 3.
3 damage.
Oh man, you're gonna die.
Did the monster get hurt?
Yes, the monster's got fucked.
It took. Oh, actually,
Also, there's our.
doesn't seem like it did anything.
God damn it!
did in what direction did you spray that fire or that electricity?
This way.
Oh damn it! There's no like recoil or anything. There.
No, either way, even there was, you're behind 2 different pillars. and a
I'm
bunch
more
of bodies.
concerned about this dragon than anything else right now.
Just thunderclap.
All right, snow's up.
Y'all will all have to run a saving throw.
I'm about a different half bar, right?
He's gonna take one step on the other side of the pillar, like right. Nope, other side there. There you go. And
How much is your health right now?
His 12.
9.
But it's alright, because he's been here before.
He's been at the edge.
Do you have any health potions on you?
I don't think you transferred over my health potions.
I didn't.
Well, we've all used at least one already. So.
I have.
Yeah, I think everyone has one left.
I haven't used that
I-
yet.
I was holding on to my.
Do you want one of mine?
So
If you come back here, I'll give you mine.
how many you got?
I haven't used any of them. I haven't had the necessity of using them. Every time someone comes at me, it's a miss because my armor
Well, do you-
lasts so high.
Do you technically get a health potion?
I
Because
don't
technically we
have
got our
one.
health potions before you exploded them.
I took all of what's his face.
Snow's gonna cast Healing Word on Alstone.
Oh, sweet.
So that's
Don't heal him,
2d4
heal
plus
me.
3.
2d4 plus 3.
Don't heal him, heal me. I'm right in front.
You're fine.
You okay? I still haven't took
Two.
a hit.
You're fine.
2
Plus 7.
Better than nothing.
Is
That's
true.
his turn, and then that zombie's gonna turn around and take a swipe at you.
He healed you. to
That's
80.
definitely a miss.
Oh, sweet Jesus, thank God.
Alright, we're back to the top.
Stone.
He's trying to figure out how to.
Wait, oh, it's back to my turn.
Yep.
Oh, you tap on the HP.
The thing is just not working.
No, tap on the HP itself. There you go.
Okay.
So you need plus 7, so it's 16. There you go. Boom.
There we go. Alright, fucking hell.
Fucking hit this thing
No one can hit it.
No one can hit it. You just shot
No.
lightning breath at it.
with
Yeah,
our
but-
weapons.
The weapons don't work.
Yeah, the
No one
weapons
has
don't
He
work.
hit it with
His
unarmed.
No, he hit it with his course.
But
Yeah, well, his
I
stick
barely
is-
did
his
anything.
stick
And my
is
stick's
gone now.
away.
Right, his stick is 30 feet away.
He fucked that up and threw it away.
Threw it by accident.
Do an unarmed attack.
He already
It did.
did.
It did nothing.
No, I did the unarmed attack with this guy. I have an unarmed attack.
No, you. I
If
guess
his
fucking-
axe
didn't
isn't
you
gonna
do an
work.
unarmed attack to the ghost before?
I think so.
No.
I feel like you already did that.
Oh yeah, well that was a Fury Blows. And
Yeah,
stuff,
and it did nothing.
He did all that, nothing worked. He used his whole arsenal.
Yeah.
You just lightning.
Alright,
I'm gonna attack the
I
zombie.
want to clarify. It's taking damage. It just doesn't seem like it's taking
Doing
as
much.
much as it should.
So it is getting hurt.
It is getting hurt. Yeah.
Just
It's just at
very weak.
at like god health right now. So
okay.
it's Ender Dragon health right now. But
I mean,
we're not there yet.
might as well take out the zombie because it's
Sure.
like, then we can all focus on this one.
Molesting Luca.
I'm thinking
17.
with it.
On the zombie,
Yep.
My job.
that's a miss. I'm kidding. That's a hit.
I was gonna say. What?
It's like this just.
It's like,
Zombie just got temporary. hit
That
points.
was for me.
I got a +6 for my attacks with this thing, don't I? I'm just gonna be like, ooh, damn. Okay, unarmored strike because I got nothing else.
you fucked up.
Do I don't have to roll again, right? This is my first one. Okay. 2
Good job,
+4.
Okay.
And then
So just like the last one, you end up hitting it, and you actually precisely hit it right where that axe blade was buried into its shoulder, forcing it into its chest cavity, and it also just ends up crumbling to the ground in frozen chunks.
so
Grab
he's
my axe.
dead.
Grab my axe.
Okay. Grabbing your axe.
Yep.
Okay. Is that an extra move or?
I'll let you pick it up as a bonus action. Maybe like after you hit it, you grabbed it.
Okay. I want to get away from this
It's gonna
That's 2 strikes from the both of them.
No, the
No.
zombie's dead.
thing.
Zombie's
I'm
dead.
talking. I'm right
Was zombie
here.
dead
Yeah.
there?
He's
dead.
Zombie's dead. But at the same time, I don't want to use my fucking key again.
Head to me. Give me back my axe.
Yeah.
Head to
If I use my
head to me. Give me back my axe, and I'll give you a health potion.
if I use
Right. We'll go ahead.
my step up
Trade.
of the wind, I can move away from him.
What step of the wind did?
Step of the wind, you can spend 1 key point to take disengage or dash action as a bonus action on
Yeah.
the turn.
Yeah.
And then jump distance is doubled for that turn.
Then that'll be 2 key points you can use total.
Okay. So, and then what, my jump distance is what, like 10 feet?
Think so?
So,
Should have said 30.
no, I can actually hit my speed. And, let's see, jump, I can do long jump. When you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet. If you move at least 10 feet on your foot immediately before the jump. So,
What- how far is that number? It's just a number of feet. Is it at the DM's decision?
I guess.
Okay, so DM.
Your jump comes down to strength.
Okay, so,
so strength is +3.
I got a +3 on my strength. Right?
Okay, so if jump where?
It's coming to me. We're trading health potions for axe.
So, yeah, I haven't moved anywhere yet.
Oh yeah,
so.
I mean that's only 5. Oh wait, no.
It's not that far.
So I'm over here.
It's about 10.
So if step of wind, just to is double my jump.
Okay.
So I guess we're just determining how far is my jump.
Are you like a cricket now? You're just like.
I'm a fucking monk, man. Got lightning.
Okay. Okay, I gotcha.
Because I
Up
know
to your
from
strength score.
yeah.
So that means what's your actual strength score? not
Oh,
the modifier.
16.
16.
So that means that you can,
Go
we'll round it
32.
down.
Because it doubles my jump, right?
Yeah, we'll round it down. So you move 10 feet and then you can jump
Additional 30 feet?
30.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay.
Jesus.
Come over here, Cricket.
Might as well
Get all the way over there.
Come over here, Cricket.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't really need to use the 6. This is a
Perfect.
hell of a jump.
I
I curve in the wind too.
The Dark Elf's Malvo soon. Oh,
So,
I mean, it's not
that's
my
my
turn
move.
now. Right, he's moved to me. It would be a triple action for him to give me something.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're
I
just
mean,
gonna wait.
unless he's gonna
Okay.
take it from me, like
You're up.
that'd
Nope.
be, but that'd be
Alright,
his
So
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna shout down from the thing. Why are you doing this?
turn. Your questions suck.
Right, you're the worst person.
You are
For
like
interrogation.
literally
I'm
the
by
worst.
myself.
He
No
doesn't
one's
like
giving me
Dark
instructions.
Elves. He says you're
You're not by yourself.
You're
I'm
not even-
literally right in front of it.
You're not even negotiating with us.
And I'm guessing you said that in Celestial.
Yes.
Okay.
We're having a one-on-one.
You are born of evil.
Only half born of evil. Maybe we can strike a deal.
Roll a persuasion.
Alright, hold on. Let me see what I have.
I gotta head out. I have to head out soon.
Persuasion, I have a +2. This is good.
Please roll good.
7, I'm at a 9. God, why?
I don't buy your lies.
Can you roll another persuasion check and just be like, pretty please?
What if...
He didn't say no. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. He's just laughing. Catch him in the act.
You need to do something.
What if I said pretty please?
Roll another one.
Right? Do it again.
5.
Oh my god. You're the worst.
John.
please just kill him.
He can't!
No, we're talking about
I'm
you.
talking about you.
No, I'm safe. I'm good.
Yeah, same response.
Alright. What will make you happy?
I'm through talking to you.
Damn.
Because you suck.
You should have asked what he wanted.
He wants me to go away. So,
Wait, you're tormenting him with your presence? Why don't you just leave? Why don't you step outside for a minute? Like, just go outside for a second.
The root of all.
it's cold
You're the root of all problems right now.
Baby, it's cold outside.
You're choosing self-preservation over this ghost that we cannot do.
You turned all
that.
that.
damn right. No, I can still move with things.
Do something other than hide.
Alright, hold on. Let me go to my spells real quick. Let me see what I got. So, I didn't even do this before. Okay.
Oh god.
Alright. I'm gonna come down the steps. 1, 2, 3. That's within my line of sight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Alright, so it's gonna be him within range, mark the query. He deals an extra d6 of damage to target whenever you hit it. Okay. So, I have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival checks. You can use bonus action. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're trying to hit him with both.
Alright.
I take a picture of that thing.
What?
12.
This shit's cool as hell. I need to take a picture and show my girlfriend and be like, I'm running late because...
Alright, 12
She
plus
got
7,
one.
so that's 19.
That's a hit.
Sweet. So I get to roll 1d6 plus 3 and then an additional d6.
Wait a minute, so you can hit something, but you can't talk to
You
anything.
shush.
you have the best
So-
charisma. You can't talk to a ghost.
So
That hates you.
the 5, so it's 2 plus the 3 for the first
And I have
roll.
the
And
second
then
worst
for the
charisma.
bonus
Yeah,
d6.
dodged all his
Oh
attacks.
no, I have the worst charisma.
6.
No, I said second.
So 11.
Yeah, no,
11
I'm,
total.
Ooh,
my character is
okay.
built specifically to have no charisma.
Alright.
Yeah. I think -1,
Bitch!
The arrow seems to kind of like slow down a bit when it hits in the chest and then passes through it. I mean, you get like again, you guys are doing damage. It just doesn't seem like it's doing as much as it should. It's getting hurt, but it's taking a while.
Yeah, you're doing shit.
Did more than you.
And now we are to Trishan.
Me. So
Do you want your...
I'm gonna do Thunderclap here in a second.
Shit, I should have gone steps.
And everything is just gonna have to do a save throw because I'm getting tired.
Damn it.
I'm getting so tired of this fucking ghost, and there's still a dragon, and
Another
I'm
fucking
gonna-
zombie.
Give me a healing potion before you do this.
right. So I'll be doing crap. What is it? Action surge, so I can get an additional action. So we're gonna first trade. I'm gonna give him one of my health potions, and he's gonna give me back my axe. So that's an action. Then I'm gonna use action surge, and I'm going to use thunderclap.
What's the range?
The range for thunderclap? Oh, glad you asked. 1 second. Thunderclap. So the area range is 5 feet, but it's everything I've heard up to 100 feet away.
Okay.
So everyone in here is going to be affected by it.
Yep.
Yeah. So the way that Thunderclap works, everybody, is that everybody within the 100-foot range has to roll a 1d6. No, excuse me, has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I don't gotta roll. I don't take damage from this.
Well, what?
I'm immune to lightning.
Constitution saving
Oh.
throw.
Lightning's different than thunder.
Damn it, we thought it was the same.
Okay.
Lightning and thunder are different.
Thunder
Yeah,
sound.
thunder is the sound.
Yeah.
Lightning's the actual.
Yeah.
Correct. So you
He's
have
doing
immunity
sound.
to lightning, but not thunder.
Alright, and then.
Everyone has to do a
saving?
Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Constitution.
What's the DC, the difficulty?
Like, what do we gotta roll?
It might be near the top of it, like.
It's just
It's
this
a
one.
12.
Where are you getting 12 from?
Yeah,
It
we
says
Oh,
con
con
attack save.
Con 12.
Con 12.
Everybody has
It's
to
gonna be a
roll
12?
a 12 or higher.
12 or higher.
Okay.
14 with my Constitution.
No, you gotta roll a d12, jackass.
What?
No.
No, you have to.
It's
No,
a
D20.
It's a D. It's a D.
Roll.
No, it's. Wait, I can. why
It's
is
a D20 to find out whether you're
15
affected by
and my
it.
4.
You
I'm
good.
good.
And then you roll
Did
for
you give me the
damage.
health potion?
I'm rolling for the damage. Yes, I
Yeah.
already gave you the health potion.
But you
Not
can
that
use
you
it.
fucking used it. Oh wait, you can't use it. You're doing 1d6 damage. Hold on, let me tell you how much damage you're taking.
Alright, snow's not affected, the apparition is.
Thank fuck.
What about did it hit the dragon and this thing?
Yeah,
This
it's
one?
Let him roll damage, then I'll tell you that.
Son of a bitch.
Oh wait, what about Luca?
Four. I'll roll for
four damage. It's 1d6. It's 4 thunder damage.
DC's 12, right?
Yeah.
Like anything else plus on it? Or
okay,
just
she's
that
good.
4?
No, it's
It's
just
all
4.
that was
As
it.
it levels up, it'll get worse.
So
And what's the damage?
4.
4?
Yeah, 4
Okay.
damage.
So let me take the damage
Where you at?
of this
Well.
first.
It's back down to 12.
Listen. Oh!
Yeah.
My damage is from friendly fire, except for one time. One
I
time.
haven't.
But that one was a big one, man.
Yes,
With what?
It was
your
17.
dragon breath.
Your dragon about to fuck this up.
I haven't heard you.
So as far as the dragon and the other zombie, the zombie itself actually from the thunderclap breaks into ice chunks just like the other ones did. It just kind of seems to disintegrate.
Perfect.
Some ice chunks have flaked off of the dragon itself, and it doesn't seem like it's as cold as it was before.
Oh shit, it's waking up.
Competence of submission.
Okay. And
How did the ghost
Stress
fare?
level is going up.
How did the ghost
Uh,
fare on damage?
it didn't seem like it affected it.
When is this thing gonna go away?
Damn it. When you leave. Literally, it doesn't like you. Leave the room.
I'm gonna have it move. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
It's coming after you.
I'm gonna have it move right here.
What is it?
You get an opportunity attack.
Cool.
I don't want to use the key again.
12.
12 with 8, that's 20.
That's a hit. You can roll your damage, which is what, a D12?
And it's plus 6 of whatever. I roll.
D12 plus 6?
Yep.
6 plus 12. Yeah, 12.
So it's 12 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the apparition kind of floats and starts, flowing away from you towards the group over here, you take a swipe at it with your weapon, and it actually, this time, doesn't seem that it didn't seem like it passed through. It seemed like a much more solid hit.
Fucking finally. This motherfucker is
So-
about to die. Especially since my turns before this fucker.
It
just
is
has
going
it.
to, however, go at Trayshan one more time. Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving.
Yep.
That's a D20, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. With your charisma's -3 stat.
So I get 3 stats.
18.
18 minus 3, 15.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not touching me. I'm going to kill it.
Oh, we'll see about that.
It's gonna happen. This fucker's
Uh,
dying. I don't care what it
Alright,
drops.
that is his turn. Jay, you're up.
Yeah, now it's your actual turn. Join on. Move over. Come take some damage to this fucker.
10, 15, 20.
You just kick it out of the way. Just be like,
Just pick up and
End up
beat it
right
with it.
just be
here.
like.
You're facing him, so I'm gonna take a shot.
Oh Jesus! Let's kill this fucker.
You get advantage, by the way.
Yes, you do.
What's my advantage?
You roll twice and keep the highest number.
Thank God.
Plus the other with the 1.
10. 10 plus 8, that's 18.
That's a hit.
5 and 6, 11.
11 damage?
Yep.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
Yes!
Subtly.
So,
Execution.
as it faces these two jackass, I come up from behind with my great axe, and one fall swing, I slice it in half.
Okay, so yeah, you slip up behind it as it's kind of focusing on him. One big swing with your axe right down the middle, and it's pretty interesting how this thing dies. It kind of splits apart and kind of fades a little bit with its individual halves and then just dissipates into nothing.
And I would like to point out, you're welcome, bitches.
Did it drop my arrow when
I
it
helped.
died?
How about it was your fault?
We all.
No,
we
the
all
arrow
helped.
went through it
That's the
actually.
way I am.
It wasn't doing any damage to me at all. We all helped.
Who did the most damage to this?
You mean to your team?
No, you just got hit by everybody.
Yes, I did.
Who did the most
Anyways.
damage to this monster?
I mean, you can ask.
Oh, I'm gonna go pick up my arrows and shot real quick. I'm gonna shot
Well,
It was
Wait.
Fight's
this
not over
guy.
yet.
yeah.
Fight's not over yet.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I
Dragon-
woke up the
So
dragon.
this is
The dragon's about to happen.
okay. So he killed it. That's dead. Anything else is happening?
Yes, this dragon's about.
What do you guys want to do?
I want to pick up my arrows and loot the bodies.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get my staff back.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah, this shit's
I'm
not.
gonna get my staff and I'll look for bodies. Oh, there's no body for this thing though.
Shit, I get a -1.
And I guess I roll investigation as well.
You don't find anything, including your arrows.
What? I should no. I know where the arrows went.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you
Is
I
it-
don't.
clearly
you
know where
can't-
that arrow
You
went.
can't find them.
That's some baby back bullshit.
20.
Huh?
I got a 15 plus 4.
We're all
For.
doing a distance investigation.
I was gonna get my staff and investigate the bodies.
Oh, okay.
Find my arrows, damn it.
I ain't finding shit.
I got 19, so I'm
Yeah, 13 minus 13.
Oh,
so my total
Investigation plus
19.
2 is
So I'm
15.
assuming I'm gonna get my staff back.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna check the 3 bodies.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Or do I just check one?
Yeah. No, you can check them all. That's fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
you don't really. There's nothing to find really, other than just the very crude weapons that they had. During your look, you do happen to find one of the arrows that the ranger had shot. Now, whether you want to give it back to him or not is totally up to you.
He did make me
I'm
drink
holding
both
on to
juice.
this.
I'm gonna walk
You
past
made-
this fucker
You made him
again.
drink both.
Wait, let me drink my potions.
No, I walked up before he drank his potion.
Can I drink
my
potion?
Start
Yes.
kicking the shit out of it.
Yeah, we're not doing turn order right
Oh
now.
wait! Before
I'm
can I
not
walk up
kicking
and check the
anything.
doors real quick.
Yeah, check the door. Shit, we're not in
Is
turn
it-
order.
Hang on, though. What were you doing?
Damn it!
I try to talk to him again.
Ask him if
What do you
it's
say?
awake. Ask him if it's awake.
Ask him why that thing was racist.
Ask him if it's awake.
If you're here to kill us, spare me. I'm your people.
He's such a god.
Kill the
You're
rest of them.
speaking in Draconic?
Yes.
Okay. A bit more heat seems to kind of emanate from
God,
the statue.
we're gonna ban this episode here.
It's not technically a statue, obviously, you can tell now. You notice that one of the eyes kind of turns and transfixes and looks directly at you. And we're going to end it with the fact that it's going to say, thank you.
Knew it was nice.
We got a friend! Or do we?
If it's an animal, can I technically use my spell to talk?
Wait,
with
did
it?
you gave me your potion, right?
Hold on. Before we end it here.
I don't
The
think
potion
so.
gives you full health.
Okay.
Because
Hold on.
It's a health potion. I don't know.
dragons aren't technically animals.
Is
Before
it
we
creature?
end it here, can we fully defrost him?
Everyone start humping him in
We're actually going to end it at the thank you.
Can we just defrost him?
Nope. Now there's the
Alright, wrap it up,
anticipation for 2 weeks from now.
The already started feeling like he's starting to shine.
Thanks again for tuning in to us NerdTots.
Yes.
We played our D&D. See you guys on our next session. This is Osiris Gaming signing off.
Adon John.
Jerry.
Sorry, 13.
And our DM.
Abraxas.
And everybody have a great rest of your day.
Let's go.